Meet the world at a ramp, friends on my team, we all got the drive. Lose some but legends survive. Chase every record, I break through the fear. Turn every doubt to a cheer. I work hard, I sweat for the crown. Never stop till I'm breaking new ground. Jump so high, yeah, I'm never coming down. All I do is win every round. Lace up tight, I'm ready to grind. Start line staring nobody behind. Sweat pours down, got one thing in mind. Every win earned, nothing is signed. Early in the morning, feet hit the ground. Focused on the goal, every stride profound. Pressure in my chest, but I hold it down. Victory's a sound that can't be drowned. Push when it hurts, I ain't backing away. Obstacles come, but I make my own way. Practice all night, turn weakness to strength. Dreaming about gold while I'm counting the lengths. Train for the moment, my hands on the line. Count every second, the trophy is mine. Made from the struggle, I taste every scar. Failure's a lesson, believe who you are. I work hard, I sweat for the crown. Never stop till I'm breaking new ground. Jump so high, yeah, I'm never coming down. All I do is win every round. Bleachers are roaring, my name in the stands. Holding my fate like a torch in my hand. Grit in my soul, in the heart of a champ. Up before dawn, we meet the world at a ramp. Friends on my team, we all got the drive. Lose some but legends survive. Chase every record, I break through the fear. Turn every doubt to a cheer. I work hard, I sweat for the crown. Never stop till I'm breaking new ground. Jump so high, yeah, I'm never coming down. All I do is win every round. Lace up tight, I'm ready to grind. Start line staring nobody behind. Sweat pours down, got one thing in mind. Every win earned, nothing is signed. Early in the morning, feet hit the ground. Focused on the goal, every stride profound. Pressure in my chest, but I hold it down. Victory's a sound that can't be drowned. Push when it hurts, I ain't backing away. Obstacles come, but I make my own way. Practice all night, turn weakness to strength. Dreaming about gold while I'm counting the lengths. Train for the moment, my hands on the line. Count every second, the trophy is mine. Made from the struggle, I taste every scar. Failure's a lesson, believe who you are. I work hard, I sweat for the crown. Never stop till I'm breaking new ground. Jump so high, yeah, I'm never coming down. All I do is win every round. Bleachers are roaring, my name in the stands. Holding my fate like a torch in my hand. Grit in my soul, in the heart of a champ. Up before dawn, we meet the world at a ramp. Friends on my team, we all got the drive. Lose some but legends survive. Chase every record, I break through the fear. Turn every doubt to a cheer. I work hard, I sweat for the crown. Never stop till I'm breaking new ground. Jump so high, yeah, I'm never coming down. All I do is win every round. Lace up tight, I'm ready to grind. Start line staring nobody behind. Sweat pours down, got one thing in mind. Every win earned, nothing is signed. Early in the morning, feet hit the ground. Focused on the goal, every stride profound. Pressure in my chest, but I hold it down. Victory's a sound that can't be drowned. Push when it hurts, I ain't backing away. Obstacles come, but I make my own way. Practice all night, turn weakness to strength. Dreaming about gold while I'm counting the lengths. Train for the moment, my hands on the line. Count every second, the trophy is mine. Made from the struggle, I taste every scar. Failure's a lesson, believe who you are. I work hard, I sweat for the crown. Never stop till I'm breaking new ground. Jump so high, yeah, I'm never coming down. All I do is win every round. Bleachers are roaring, my name in the stands. Holding my fate like a torch in my hand. Grit in my soul, in the heart of a champ. Up before dawn, we meet the world at a ramp. Friends on my team, we all got the drive. Lose some but legends survive. Chase every record, I break through the fear. Turn every doubt to a cheer. I work hard, I sweat for the crown. Never stop till I'm breaking new ground. Jump so high, yeah, I'm never coming down. All I do is win every round. Lace up tight, I'm ready to grind. Start line staring nobody behind. Sweat pours down, got one thing in mind. Every win earned, nothing is signed. Early in the morning, feet hit the ground. Focused on the goal, every stride profound. Pressure in my chest, but I hold it down. Victory's a sound that can't be drowned. Push when it hurts, I ain't backing away. Obstacles come, but I make my own way. Practice all night, turn weakness to strength. Dreaming about gold while I'm counting the lengths. Train for the moment, my hands on the line. Count every second, the trophy is mine. Made from the struggle, I taste every scar. Failure's a lesson, believe who you are. I work hard, I sweat for the crown. Never stop till I'm breaking new ground. Jump so high, yeah, I'm never coming down. All I do is win every round. Bleachers are roaring, my name in the stands. Holding my fate like a torch in my hand. Grit in my soul, in the heart of a champ. Up before dawn, we meet the world at a ramp. Friends on my team, we all got the drive. Lose some, but legends survive. Chase every record, I break through the fear. Turn every doubt to a cheer. I work hard, I sweat for the crown. Never stop till I'm breaking new ground. Jump so high, yeah, I'm never coming down. All I do is win every round. Lace up tight, I'm ready to grind. Start line staring nobody behind. Sweat pours down, got one thing in mind. Every win earned, nothing is signed. Early in the morning, feet hit the ground. Focused on the goal, every stride profound. Pressure in my chest, but I hold it down. Victory's a sound that can't be drowned. Push when it hurts, I ain't backing away. Obstacles come, but I make my own way. Practice all night, turn weakness to strength. Dreaming about gold while I'm counting the lengths. Train for the moment, my hands on the line. Count every second, the trophy is mine. Made from the struggle, I taste every scar. Failure's a lesson, believe who you are. I work hard, I sweat for the crown. Never stop till I'm breaking new ground. Jump so high, yeah, I'm never coming down. All I do is win every round. Bleachers are roaring, my name in the stands. Holding my fate like a torch in my hand. Grit in my soul, in the heart of a champ. Up before dawn, we meet the world at a ramp. Friends on my team, we all got the drive. Lose some, but legends survive. Chase every record, I break through the fear. Turn every doubt to a cheer. I work hard, I sweat for the crown. Never stop till I'm breaking new ground. Jump so high, yeah, I'm never coming down. All I do is win every round. Lace up tight, I'm ready to grind. Start line staring nobody behind. Sweat pours down, got one thing in mind. Every win earned, nothing is signed. Early in the morning, feet hit the ground. Focused on the goal, every stride profound. Pressure in my chest, but I hold it down. Victory's a sound that can't be drowned. Push when it hurts, I ain't backing away. Obstacles come, but I make my own way. Practice all night, turn weakness to strength. Dreaming about gold while I'm counting the lengths. Train for the moment, my hands on the line. Count every second, the trophy is mine. Made from the struggle, I taste every scar. Failure's a lesson, believe who you are. I work hard, I sweat for the crown. Never stop till I'm breaking new ground. Jump so high, yeah, I'm never coming down. All I do is win every round. Bleachers are roaring, my name in the stands. Holding my fate like a torch in my hand. Grit in my soul. My name in the stands. Holding my fate like a torch in my hand. Grit in my soul.
Okay guys, welcome to the Man United stream. This is a special show tonight because we are presenting the live Ballon d'Or ceremony, live from Paris, all the way from Paris. We have got the Ballon d'Or. First of all, let me know if the mic's okay, because I'm having a bit of trouble today with the mic situation. So any of you who have streamed in, thank you very much. Anyone watching, just please drop a chat and just tell me the mic sounds absolutely fine, because we do not want 2-3 hours of the ceremony going on and I'm just not sounding perfect. So if you could just drop in the chat and say, yes, you sound perfectly fine, let's carry on, and then go into it. Actually, mic is fine. I've been told the mic is fine. Thank you very much, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure you drop a like and, of course, subscribe, because this is going to be an interesting show. It's going to be a very, very interesting show, because there's already so much drama around this Ballon d'Or award. Who will get the award for the Ballon d'Or for 2025? It's been all over the social media, and no one can decide one person, one player that deserves it. There's lots of names being mentioned, lots of rumours, lots of reports about who the Ballon d'Or winner will be tonight. There's lots saying it'll be Yamal, some people saying it'll be Rafinha, some people saying it'll be Dembele, and there's some Liverpool fans, of course, pushing for Mohamed Salah. Who would your bets be on tonight? Who will be the one walking away with the 2025 Ballon d'Or? I think I know who it is, but let's first go and just check what the criteria is for this, because lots of people are still kind of confused, still saying, look, you know, this player should be winning, that player should be winning. Right now, as we're watching the ceremony, people are arriving. Victor Gyökeres, the Arsenal striker, is being interviewed, so they're arriving. This will be a long event, so you know how it is with these kind of ceremonies, award ceremonies. There's lots of different awards that will take place before the actual big one, who gets the Ballon d'Or winner. But there's other minor awards in there that we'll probably want to look at. Best team of 2025, who could that be? Maybe Liverpool, maybe, who knows. But let's go, and I'll quickly share the screen, because I think this is quite important. You need to see this. So this is the criteria for the Ballon d'Or. Let me just get that size up a bit. Yeah, so you've got there the Ballon d'Or, what they look for in the player. Okay, so these are the things that you need to keep in mind when you're looking at Yamal or you're looking at Rafinha, and you're saying, why isn't Rafinha winning, or why isn't Dembele going to win, or Yamal? Who knows? I mean, I'm not 100% sure who's going to win, and that's why this is such a dramatic award show. I mean, it's never been this tight before. Normally, well, in the Messi and Ronaldo era, it was always either Messi or Ronaldo. No one really cared. It was just going to be one of those two. But right now, it's open for so many different players out there. Any one of them can actually win this award. Now, let me just zoom into this. What's going on here? Right, okay. So we've got, number one, the criteria is individual performance, decisive and impressive character. Whatever that means. I mean, what could that mean? Decisive and impressive character. I'm presuming it means that it's, number one, individual performances. We all know, in my opinion, that would probably be Yamal. Yamal has, individually, he performs the best. I mean, but then again, Salah could do the same. I mean, you could argue Dembele did the same. It's so tight. And then you've got decisive and impressive character. I'm thinking that's down to just simply being a decent player, not getting a lot of red cards or yellow cards, maybe. Really, we don't know what that actually breaks down into. So again, it's very ambiguous. It's not easy to understand what that criteria is. Then it's number two, team performances and achievements. Now, that's an interesting one, because that clearly means how much trophies you've won with your club, with your team, and how well they've done. Now, if you were going to judge it on that merit and that criteria, you would probably look at Dembele and think, well, he won the Champions League with the PSG, so why not Dembele? But then you could look at Salah at the same right and say, well, he won the Premier League with Liverpool. He's consistently been there, consistently been doing it. So he's been doing really well. And then you've got The class, number 3 is class and fair play. Again, what is that? I mean, class. I mean, what could that be? What could that be? Class and fair play. And then you've got the fair play. Of course, that's obviously making sure you don't get yellow cards, making sure you don't get anything else. But I'm looking at the screen now. So, men's Ballon d'Or, latest odds are Dembele minus 275, Yamal plus 250, Vitinha plus 2,000, Salah plus 2,000, and Rafinha with 3,300. So right now, the odds are in favour of Rafinha. I just cannot see that happening. I think these are manipulated. No way is this true. No way. Come on. This can't be the case. I can't see that. I can't see that being the case. I really can't. I think it is. I think that can't be right. That can't be right. I think it's between Yamal and Dembele. Now, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. Do you think it is someone else? Maybe someone else that could be in there. Maybe not Yamal. Maybe Salah. I know there's lots of Liverpool fans out there. They might be saying, no, it's got to be Salah. Salah has to be in there. Salah is the main man. He's carried Liverpool last year, took them to the Premier League again. But could you argue that, look, Liverpool didn't reach the Champions League final, so why would you pick Salah? Maybe, look, there's lots of things that the Ballon d'Or committee look at, and one of them, of course, as we've seen, is the club and what the club does and what the club's achieved. And in this case, Liverpool winning just the Premier League, is that enough? Does your club have to go out there and win the Champions League as well? And of course, we saw it with Rodri. He did really well with his national team, won with Spain. Yamal hasn't. Well, he has. He's done really well with Spain as well. It's going to be a surprise either way. Either way, it's going to be a surprise whoever wins. I personally think it's got to be someone, probably Yamal, or it's got to be Rafinha. But there's I was talking to a few friends earlier, and they were saying, look, Dembele is clearly Dembele. Dembele has won the Champions League. He's won 4 trophies with his club. He is the one who should be going and picking up the Ballon d'Or. But as we've seen, the odds, the betting odds are saying that Dembele is least likely to win. And that's the Ballon d'Or. They're showing it live right now. He is least likely to win the award. So Rafinha as number 1, though. What's he done? I mean, look, it's an interesting one. I'm keeping up to date with all the. And actually, before we go anywhere, I've just seen what we have for the 16th place Ballon d'Or nominee. And you won't believe who it is. You'll never be able to guess who the 16th place Ballon d'Or. Actually, before we do that, let's look at comparison. So they're making a direct comparison between Dembele and Yamal. So they've played 60 games with Dembele, 62 for Yamal. Goals scored, 37 goals for Dembele, 21 for Yamal. Assists, 14 for Dembele, 22 for Yamal. So Yamal wins on that. But trophies, now listen to this one. Trophies, 4 for Dembele and only 3 for Yamal. That's in the 2025 comparison for club and country. For club and country. Now, you could argue Spain and France equally. Yes, they're good teams. Both of them playing for really good international teams. So they're going to win some trophies. But PSG have been doing really, really well with Dembele there in the last year or so, at least. They're the team to beat. And even right now, they are one of the favourites, if not the favourites, to win the Champions League or retain it. But it's very difficult to retain the Champions League. And so PSG might do it, might not do it. It's going to be a struggle. But either way, this is going to be a very interesting ceremony. So we're just now seeing live footage of all the players turning up, all the pictures being taken, everyone's turning up. Rafinha is walking in, and he's walking in with Yamal. So Rafinha and Yamal, obviously teammates up against each other, and they are walking in together in the ceremony, all dressed up in tuxedos, all blacked out, everyone turning up. There's a huge crowd around them. And look, I forgot, Rafinha is part of the Barcelona team as well. So both of these guys representing the club, done really well. Rafinha, maybe not so much for the international side. He's not really done much with Brazil. But again, you just don't know what the voting is going to go down. There's lots of people already all over social media kicking off about a few things. And one of the things people are kicking off about is this man, Vinicius Jr., 16th. 16th. He's gone from almost number one or two. Oh, he was arguably number one when Rodri won it, but he's gone from number one to 16th. That's just crazy drop. That's a crazy drop. And then there's lots of people out there who are saying that this is the reason why Vinicius Jr. was right in thinking that there is an agenda against him. How can someone drop from all the way from the first or second top player in the world, a Ballon d'Or contender, and go all the way to 16th? 16th! I mean, he's not been that bad. Surely he's not been that bad. What's he done wrong? What's he done wrong? For me, that's the biggest surprise. For me, I think he should have been, again, in the top 5. At least in the top 10. Come on. At least in the top 10. How is he not in the top 10? Shocking. I mean, for me, that's disrespectful. They've disrespected him there. I mean, Vinicius Jr. still one of the best players in the world. Best attacking player out there. Still doing crazy amounts for Real Madrid. Yes, he's maybe not favoured as much right now with the new manager Xabi Alonso, but he's still a class player. You can't drop him out of the top 10. Now, a surprise name that's being featured in this Ballon d'Or nominations this year, ranked 18th place for the 2025 Ballon d'Or, men's Ballon d'Or, is my man Scott McTominay, the ex-Man United player. Look at him. Who would have thought when he was being sold to Napoli that this guy would be anywhere near a Ballon d'Or? Who would have thought that this guy is going to resurrect his career all the way from Manchester United sub, even someone who wasn't even playing in the squad regularly, and then he is now in a nominee spot of 18th in the Ballon d'Or. How does that happen? What a turnaround. My hat goes off to Scott McTominay. What a player. He has completely transformed his career, and good on him. He's gone out to Napoli. Most players would have sulked, must have thought, right, okay, I've moved all the way out to Napoli and I've left Manchester United, my boyhood club, and I'm just going to see my days out. I'm going to sulk. But he didn't do that. He thought, right, do you know what? I'm going to prove everybody wrong. I'm going to go out there and become one of the most valuable players for not just for Napoli, but in Serie A. He took it by storm and he led them to another championship. What a player this guy is. I really, really like the fact that he's gone and just gone with it. He's just gone with it. He could have, like I said, sulked. He could have been like, look, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sulk now and I'm not going to bother. And he hasn't. He's gone and he's achieved greatness out there. So I can see on social media right now, the ceremony is still starting. I mean, everyone's still arriving. It's going to take a long time. I didn't realise. I would have started a couple of hours into it if that was the case. But clearly this ceremony is going to last till quite some time. I don't know whether I'll have the stamina to last that long. But, here we go. It's still ongoing. That people are still arriving, taking their seats and stuff. But anyway, we've got plenty to discuss. At least you're not wasting your time watching people walk in and do nothing. At least you can sit there and you can enjoy some analysis on what is going on, who is going to get what, and what's gonna happen, who's come in what position. Okay, so we've got Scott McTominay. And another player I was kind of surprised with was Olise. Now, Michael Olise has gone out to Bayern Munich, and he came in on the position of 30th for Olise. How's that possible? This guy is one of the best young players out there, and to get 30th, I personally think he should be doing a lot better than that. Personally, I think he should be coming a lot higher. Drop your comments below on what you think about this year's nominations. Do you think there's one player out there that definitely deserves to get the number one spot? One player who's clear. We can see Yamal. Every camera is on Yamal. I mean, I don't like the fact that there's sometimes there's reports out already that there's a certain player who's going to win. Now, we started hearing last night, and I don't want to kind of, preempt this, and I don't want to kind of say, look, I kind of know who's going to win, and you don't need to tune in. But what we're hearing, or what we heard yesterday, was that Yamal had prepared a 30-person entourage, his family, friends, colleagues, whatever not, and he's put them up in Paris, and he's arranged for an after party, a celebration party, whatever you want to call it, and he's confident he's going to win. Almost like we got with Vinicius Jr. and Rodri, where there was rumours flying around that Rodri's going to win the Ballon d'Or. Vinicius Jr. then boycotted the entire ceremony, and the whole entire Real Madrid squad also boycotted on his behalf. They were like, right, we're not attending the ceremony if Vinicius Jr. is not going to get the Ballon d'Or, because we feel that strongly that he has to be up there. And this is the other problem. We're getting news that it could be Yamal already knows. Yamal already knows that he is someone, he's gonna get the award. So I'm not confident that that's the case. I think this is maybe something that the Ballon d'Or committee already know. They know that the leaks happen, and I think they're gonna second check now. I think they've let this be, where the rumours are that Yamal's going to win, but I'm starting to hear in the last couple of hours that Ousmane Dembele is clear of everything, and he, under the criteria, is the one who should win. If they're going to follow the criteria to a T, if they're going to go back to this criteria of the Ballon d'Or and how they're going to select the Ballon d'Or winner, they will go back to this. They'll go back to this. Where is it again? Let's go back to this. So the Ballon d'Or is awarded based on three main criteria. Okay, so the criteria number one is individual performances, decisive and impressive character. Again, I don't really know what that means. Decisive and impressive character. What does that mean? Does that mean someone who's really good and just nice to everybody, or does it mean someone who's decisive? What does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean someone who's just just takes all their chances? And then there's team performances and achievements. Okay, right. Okay, we can put that down to, obviously, team performances. Someone who wins with their team and has gone out there and won enough trophies. And on that criteria, you'd have to give it to Dembele. Then there's class and fair play. That is obviously something that you'd have to look at and see. Who's got the most yellow cards? Who's got red cards? I can't remember if anyone's been sent off. I think everyone's been. I mean, Dembele, I can't see Dembele getting red carded on, because they're attacking players. You don't really expect them to get yellow cards or red cards. I mean, class and fair play, I would probably go with Mo Salah on that one. I'd say Mo Salah is a well-respected, well-liked player. Doesn't go around fouling, doesn't go around kicking off with things, and just does his thing up front, in front of the goal. So that's good. A team performance and achievements, that's again Dembele. For me, it's Dembele. Drop your comments below. I want to know. Let me just check if there's anything that any of you think that we should. Well, look. There's nothing that I can think of. I'm just filling you in on the ceremony right now. Rafinha is being interviewed outside on the red carpet. So these guys are taking the mick. They should be getting in there and starting the bloody ceremony. Hurry up, get in there. Announce it to us. Announce who's going to win. Forget this all rubbish about interviewing them on the red carpet. Who cares? We know what they like. We see the interviews every other game. You know what I mean? We know what they like. Oh my God. Anyway, let's look back at some of the other Ballon d'Or nominees, because it's interesting. We got Virgil van Dijk in 28th place. Again, that's an odd one to me. I mean, there's people rolling around saying he is the best defender in the world currently? Van Dijk. I know. I mean that's objective. I mean, you might think it's not, but lots of people. I mean, most of them probably Liverpool fans, but lots of them are saying that Van Dijk is the best defender in the world. And if he is, how's he 28th? How's he 28th? A few other honourable mentions. We've got McAllister of Liverpool as also in 22nd place. So he's even ahead of Van Dijk, his teammate. And then we've got Jude Bellingham. He's fallen off a little bit, hasn't he? He's in 23rd place for the Ballon d'Or ranking. One that is interesting is Guirassy. Guirassy is 21st. He's ahead of McAllister and he's ahead of Jude Bellingham in the ranking. How's that? How is that possible? How's Guirassy ahead of these two? And then we've got Fabian Ruiz in 24th place. Maybe that's insight to why Dembele might not win. I mean, if Fabian Ruiz, he's obviously from the PSG team as well, and he's been ranked 24th. Maybe, look, actually, there's another direct comparison here. Now, there's lots of people who are not happy with Yamal being ranked so high, and the reason being is because someone's done a direct comparison with Michael Olise. So they've played more or less the same minutes. Yamal's played one more match in 35 matches, and Olise's played 34 matches, so one less. But listen to this: Olise scored in the 2024-25 season. So this is a comparison in the season that just gone. Olise scored 12 goals. Yamal scored 9 goals. Expected goals is more or less the same, and Olise assisted 15 and Yamal got 13. Now, there's some of you who might argue that, well, look, no, Olise is out there in the Bundesliga, Yamal's doing it in the La Liga or in the Champions League, and that's where the most important is. And Yamal's Barcelona have gone and won trophies, but so has Bayern Munich with Michael Olise. I mean, you could argue that, couldn't you? You could argue that Olise is equivalent, if not more. I mean, if I'm looking at the stats, and if someone says to me, if they took out the names, blanked out the faces, and said which player would you go for? And I'm looking at it thinking, well, the one who's played less games and scored more goals, Surely that is the case. Now we're getting the women nominees as well, so we can see a few of them there. We've got Hansen there, we've got Bonmati, we've got Putellas there as well, all arriving as well. So wonder who wins. I mean, this is quite interesting as well now, because who wins from the women's side of things, because since EA introduced women to the game, I mean, lots of us now are fully aware of the women's game and who is good and who's not, and who do you think is going to win it? Will it be Bonmati once again who wins it, or will it be Putellas, or will it be someone else like Graham Hansen? Okay, so that was a comparison I was doing with Yamal and Olise. Let me put it up on the screen, because it's I think me saying it's not as illustrative as when you're looking at it on the screen. So there you get to see the minutes played by Olise and Yamal. So Yamal is edging it with the minutes played, and obviously that's because he's played 35 games compared to 34. But the goal scored, look at the goal scored. Look at that. That is just odd, isn't it? And then you've got the expected goals again. Odd one. And then you've got the assists. Okay, so you've got assists there, 15 out of 30. I personally think Olise there, I think it's because he's playing in an easy league, isn't he? Come on, he's playing in the Bundesliga. You can't argue that is look, for me, no, I don't think so. I don't think you can make that comparison between the two. You can't make that comparison. But look, let's see who else is being nominated. Personally, there's lots of on social media. We're still waiting on this to start. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. We are waiting for the ceremony to start, and they're still walking out on the red carpet. I mean, what is all that about? What is that about? They need to get a move on. I mean, the start time was 7 o'clock, and I thought, right, okay, do you know what? I'll jump on 15 minutes after, and surely we'll get some awards and stuff, but these guys are still walking out on the red carpet. I'm not going to last till 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. This is a joke. I'm not going to carry on with this. I'm going to give up. I'm just look forward to whoever wins and call it a day. This is ridiculous. And from what we're hearing, the reports are that Yamal is confident he's going to win it. He's brought all his entourage and he's ready to pick up the Ballon d'Or for 2024-25. I really think that it would be a shock to a lot of people if he wins. It would be a shock. Okay, another player actually that we need to discuss is Haaland. So a lot of people have been saying, "What about Haaland? He's had a great time out there with City. What's he doing?" Haaland is in 26th position. 26th position, just in front of Declan Rice, who's in 27th position. And then we had Virgil van Dijk in 28th, and then Florian Wirtz in 29th. So that's the ranking. I mean, that is, for me, that's a strange one. Absolute strange one. I think it should be, some of those players need to be further up the list. Definitely further up the list. Okay, so again, everyone's saying it's between Yamal and Dembele. It's one of those two who needs to pick it up. Rafinha's not even part of the lineup there. A few others, players that we forgot to mention. We've got Lewandowski, Robert Lewandowski. He's always been up in the top 10, always been performing, currently still scoring goals. This guy, I mean, what a career he's had. Non-stop goals, man, this guy. When he first arrived to Barcelona, and I thought, this guy's just coming out to just, tick the box, and bucket list. He is, he's going to be happy. I'm being told by my producer that the Ballon d'Or is likely to be given between 8 and 9:30. 8 and 9:30. We're thinking 9:30. If I'm going to take, well, it's almost 8 o'clock, and they're still out on the red carpet, so it's definitely not 8 o'clock. We're looking at 9:30 here, and that is ridiculous. I'm going to stop the stream. I don't care what happens. I cannot carry on. I cannot carry on till 9:30. I genuinely thought this is going to be a short stream. I'll jump on. We'll celebrate. We'll go through the ceremony. I'll describe what's going on, and it'll be all good. But right now, these guys are still faffing about on the red carpet. They're still messing about. It's a bloody joke. I'm not going to carry on. Forget that. I haven't got time for this. I've got time for this rubbish, red carpet stuff, and they're all enjoying it. They're all getting interviews, and they're all dressed up, and they're all happy, and they're loving it. And they're milking it right now. And there's obviously some streamers out there as well, and whatever not. But look, anyway, coming back to stuff that we were just discussing. Some other players. Robert Lewandowski came 17th, just behind Vinicius Jr. in the rankings of the Ballon d'Or Men's 2025. And then another surprise for me was João Neves. João Neves, the young centre-mid CDM for PSG. Another PSG player came in on 19th place. So that's just behind Scott McTominay. That's I'd say that's pretty good for him. I think he's had a decent season. He's done well for PSG. And then Lautaro Martinez came 20th in the ranking. What do I think about him? I think he's constant, isn't he? He's there and thereabouts, but he's not, top. He's not at the top. He's not at the top of the table when it comes to strikers. We're just being announced. Pedri has come in 11th place. So that's been announced. Pedri has ranked 11th place. So we're still getting the nominees and the rankings coming through. I take it we're going to get this all the way to the actual announcement. So we're going to obviously get the last 5 in ranking order or something. They'll go down the list, won't they? They'll go down the list 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll obviously get it. But Pedri coming in at 11th. He is top midfielder, absolutely brilliant. I really like Pedri. I saw him in action the other day against Newcastle in the Champions League, and how he controls the play in the middle of the pitch is phenomenal. He is a giant of a player, even though he's so young. He is so good right now. really, really like Pedri. I think he's got a really bright future ahead of him. I can't see him leaving Barcelona, by the way. I can't see him leaving. He's going to be one of those players who's going to see his career out at Barcelona. He's going to be the next Xavi, or he's going to be the next Iniesta. Where do they find these players from? How do they get these players into this Barcelona squad? I have no idea. But this guy is going to be one of those players that we're going to see on our screens for a long, long time, and he's going to run that Barcelona midfield for a long time. Another one, Harry Kane. I forgot everything about Harry Kane. How's he been ranked 13th place? This is heads gone moment, isn't it? Harry Kane has scored a bag full of goals. He's been phenomenal out in Bayern Munich, out in the Bundesliga. I think there has to be some issue there. Come on, how's Harry Kane got 13th? How's he out of the top 10 of the nominations? I mean, that to me is odd. That he's had a better season than the season before, and I'm sure he was in the top 10 last season. He had a six. What's this? So Harry Kane has had, let me just check, he's had 60 matches, 48 goals, 48 goals in 60 matches, 12 assists. How's he 13th place? Really do not understand this Ballon d'Or and how they're working these out. And I think that's why there's lots of people out there who are not happy with the Ballon d'Or and how they work it out and which player gets into what ranking. And then we've got Victor Gyökeres, who's currently now playing for Arsenal as their main striker now. He is he's been ranked 15th in the Ballon d'Or nominations. He scored well, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I mean, okay, look, I know what you're thinking. You're going to be thinking, oh, well, he did that in the Portuguese league. Who cares? But he played 58 matches, scored 63 goals, 17 assists. And I'm sure, did he lead, as he led Sporting, I guess in the year before he did, but he's led them to the Championship. Again, he's not had a perfect start for Arsenal, and I don't think he's going to be ranking 15th anytime soon if he carries on playing the way he is with Arsenal. But that record, amount of goals he scored, I'm sure he was the highest goal scorer in Europe last season. 58 matches, 63 goals and 17 assists. But so far, I mean, there's some critics out there who've always said, look, he's playing out in the Portuguese league and that's why he's scoring that many goals. And if he's playing in any other decent league in the top 5 leagues in the Europe, he's not going to get that many goals. And they might be proven correct because he's not done much with Arsenal currently. So there'll be people out there who might be saying, oh, well, the reason why he's not anywhere near the top 10 is because, well, he is near top 10, but he's not in the top 10 is because he hasn't won anything major with his club, and you could argue that's right. The Champions League, I think, has to be up there. I think winning the Champions League with your club is the best for the club, right? For the player to say, right, okay, this is what I've done with my club. And then internationally, of course, it's something like obviously winning the European Championship or winning the World Cup. And that's something that Dembele's not currently done. And you could argue, well, Yamal pips him on that front. Drop your comments below. Let us know who your bets are on. Who do you want to win and why? Who do you want to see win the Champions League? Not the Champions League, the Ballon d'Or. I'm thinking about the Champions League because I think that's the criteria that's going to be the most important. For me, I'm thinking you see all the players that in the past who've won it, they always lead their clubs to the Champions League final or winning the Champions League. Rodri did that with Man City, and I think that's why. Did he do it with Man City, or was it Vinicius that year? I can't remember now. But I think it was Vinicius who led Real Madrid to the Champions League, and that's why he was so angry that he didn't win the Ballon d'Or. And Rodri is the one who led Spain to the European Championship, and he got the overall ranking as number 1. Again, I think Vinicius should have won it that year. I think Rodri, don't get me wrong, Rodri is an amazing centre mid, and his performances for Spain carried them all the way. Now we're looking at Dembele, who's arrived. He's looking very plain and simple. Just he's not got the full tux on. He's just got his plain white shirt and just a black blazer. Looks smart, looks cool, looks casual. Dembele is low-key just cool, man. Dembele, I like Dembele. I think he's done well. Again, he is another one that you look at and think he's gone from Barcelona, and you think that's a downgrade. He's gone to PSG, and his career is just going to go down the dumps. He's not going to do much. Yet he's gone and actually performed. He's actually improved. He's gone and become a lot better. He's gone so much better than many people expected. Everyone thought, "Oh no, he's not that good. He's not that good." But he is. He's actually playing a lot better. Anyway, okay, guys. What am I watching? The ceremonies on CSBC, but you can. I think there's a live stream. I think there's a live stream somewhere. I don't know where. On YouTube, if you can check, you can go and check it. I don't know. I was going to check YouTube. I was told that there will be, but when I went and started checking for the live stream on YouTube before I started streaming, I thought, right, okay, do you know what? I'll jump on and we'll see if there is, okay. And I thought I'll go and watch it myself. I'm a football fan just like everybody out there, and I'm thinking, right, do you know what? I want to go and watch it. I'll put my feet up, watch the Ballon d'Or, and just let everyone know and let everyone know who wins. But clearly, the Ballon d'Or is one thing that you can't really easily watch. It's a weird one, isn't it? You'd expect in 2005 for them to just put out the Ballon d'Or to everybody. Why not? Why put it behind a pay screen and just have no one watch it? Surely it's the best thing for football that everybody gets to watch the Ballon d'Or. It's not like it's just ridiculous. I can't see. It's just a ceremony. It's just a ceremony, and surely to get more people interested in the Ballon d'Or and to watch along, put it on national TV, put it on Sky. Why do that? Why do that? Look, there's someone saying that it is on ESPN TV if you can access it. So it's live on the internet. So you can go ahead and you can try. I mean, you can check it. You can check it, guys. You can check it. But right now, you're not missing anything. Right now, you're not missing anything of the Ballon d'Or. It's not started. These guys are taking the mick. They are genuinely... there's more adverts than there are the ceremony. There's nothing... we've not even gone inside yet. This is how ridiculous this is. I'm saving you guys watching rubbish right now, because I'm doing the hard work for you. I'm doing the watching of the rubbish and talking alongside that, whereas you guys can enjoy all the latest updates on who is ranked in what position. Okay, so that's what we're going through. You're not missing out on anything in terms of the ceremony, because nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. They're still interviewing everybody. We've just seen Dembele arrive. We saw Yamal and Rafinha arrive together, and they've gone in. They arrived well early. Yamal's confident. I'm telling you, Yamal is confident. He is trending. Everybody's talking about Dembele or Yamal as the two hot favourites to win. Guirassi's turning up here. What a legend. Look at him. Guirassy with that drip. Look at this guy. Guirassi's turned up. Alisson's turned up. Liverpool goalkeeper. He looks smart. He is consistently been where would Liverpool be without Alisson? Where would they be? Alisson has been an absolute giant of a goalkeeper for Liverpool. I'm not a Liverpool fan, by the way, so of course I'm of course the United fan. We've got Summer there, the goalkeeper as well. Look, but where would Liverpool be without Alisson? Alisson is such a top goalkeeper. And we've got, what's her name? Kate Scott arriving. She's the host for tonight. If you don't know who Kate Scott is, she's the one who presents CBS with Mika Richards and Michael Carragher and Henri. So she's the host. She can apparently speak a few different languages, and this is her third time that she will be be hosting the Ballon d'Or. But anyway, coming back to the players, who is going to win the Ballon d'Or this 2020? It's been controversial. I think it's been more controversial than the Vinicius Junior Rodri saga. That was controversial because, Vinicius Junior made it controversial. He didn't turn up, and the entire Real Madrid squad didn't turn up. But this one's controversial for different reasons. This is very, very close. I can't make my mind up as to who it's going to go to. Because if we're looking at the criteria, you're looking at, it could be any of them. It could be any of them, because unless I need a direct comparison between everybody. I need a direct comparison, because right now there's no one dropping a comparison. There needs to be someone online who's going to drop who deserve the Ballon d'Or tonight. Okay, so let's go. So these are the questions put to all the. That can't be true. That cannot be true. I'll name some of these people who've said they feel Yamal should be winning the Ballon d'Or. Gary Lineker, Rio Ferdinand. Who else is it? Ronaldinho. Nah, I don't believe that. Jules Koundé, of course, would say Yamal. Rashford. Maybe these guys are the ones who are coming in, who are coming onto the red carpet and being asked, who do you think should win the Ballon d'Or? And they've been given the answers. Most of them are all the Barcelona squad. Of course they're going to say it's going to. They could actually say Rafinha, couldn't they? But they're not. I don't believe that. I think that's fake. That is fake. But Yamal has now. He's arriving. He's arriving with his family. He's there with his mum. And he's there with his brother, it looks like, his young brother. He's there with his dad, actually. He's there with his dad and mum and grandma and his brother, it looks like. He hasn't got the crutches this time. He hasn't got the crutches. He's been walking around, hasn't he, with some weird stick and stuff. So that's a weird one. I thought he was injured and stuff. But anyway, so they're still arriving, still getting pictures taken on the red carpet. And Messi has arrived. What's he doing here? What's Messi doing here? Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I'm sick of seeing Messi in the Ballon d'Or. Get him out of here, man. Sick of seeing this guy. I mean, the amount of times he's won it. And look, I'm not saying he's not a good player. He's a top player. Or he was a top player. But, I mean, he kind of made the Ballon d'Or boring. At least this year, it's exciting. It's exciting, and everyone's tuning in because everyone wants to know who is going to win the Ballon d'Or. It's not clear. Whereas in years gone, Messi would just turn up and you know he's going to win it. It would just be boring. It'd be boring. So, look, for me, no. I'm just reading off what someone else is saying. Top 5 for him is Yamal. Then it's Dembele, then it's Vitinha, then it's Rafinha, and then it's Salah. Vitinha, maybe. Yeah, Vitinha, Ronaldinho's turned up as well. Ronaldinho has turned up to the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Countdown. We've got 4 minutes to countdown, apparently. 4 minutes for the Ballon d'Or to start, the ceremony to start. The Ballon d'Or for both the men and the women are arriving onto the scene. There's 2 kids holding them, walking in with them. Anyway, with Vitinha, yeah, I can see Vitinha. I like Vitinha. I think he's cooked for a PSG. I think he's been... This guy played in the Premier League. I'm shocked this guy played in the Premier League and he went unnoticed. Oh, Cole Palmer has arrived as well. Cole Palmer, cool. he's just too funny, isn't he? Cole Palmer's he's so chilled out. The guy is cold. Turned up in a nice suit, relaxed, all on his own. No entourage, no nothing. What you could if you didn't watch football, you wouldn't even realise this guy's a professional footballer. He's walked in casually. He's got his hands tucked into his trousers, and he's just calmly walking in and stands there, gets a picture taken, and off he goes. What a legend! This guy is too good, man. Too good. So yeah, we're getting pictures taken now with Dembele and Yamal. Look, I think between them, they will be concerned. I think they will want to win. But looking at who's turned up with who, that might give you some indication. So you've got Dembele, who's turned up with nobody. It looks like he's just turned up on his own. The entire squad for Barcelona is here. The entire squad. That should give you some kind of indication. They must know. And I don't want to be kind of pre-announcing the winner. I mean, I'm just second guessing here, but I might be wrong. But the entire squad of the Barcelona has arrived. They've got their Yamal. Oh yeah, that's fine. They've got the entire squad arriving. The entire squad, and that gives it away to me. I mean, I'm thinking that means something. Why would they all turn up like that? Van Dijk has arrived as well. Yeah, looking smart. I'm shocked. He ranked, I think, what is it, 23rd or something, or 23rd, 28th. I can't remember what it was, but that's shocking to me. Shocking. I mean, he should be a lot higher than that. A lot higher than that. Anyway, let's go and see what's going on in the rankings, because we might have had something drop now for the rankings. What is it? What is it for the last few in the Ballon d'Or? It is trending. It's trending. We know the ceremony still not started. We're still waiting. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay. So yeah, Ronaldo's not in attendance. CR7. He's not here. He's clearly giving it a miss. I feel sorry for Mo Salah. I don't know about you guys, but I genuinely think Mo Salah, he's been consistent throughout his time at Liverpool, but he's come close to winning it, but he's not won it. I mean, we're getting pictures now coming through of Yamal and Dembele meeting each other. They're hugging each other, smiling. They're just chatting to each other. They know it's between them two. Yeah, I would love to hear what they're saying. I'd love to hear what they're saying. Who do you think they're saying, like, it's me who's going to win it, and Yamal saying it's going to be me, or are they saying, good luck, blah blah blah? I'm sure that they can't be that arrogant that they're saying, we're going to win it and blah blah. No, I can't see that happening. Dembele has come in with his PSG squad as well, actually. So there's Doué there, there's Neves there as well with him standing there taking the pictures. Interesting to see what is going on here. What is going on? I mean, Rafinha has arrived with his wife and child. So, I mean, I'm giving you this information because I'm thinking, if you're going to win something, you're going to bring your entire family, aren't you? You're going to bring your entire entourage. You're not going to just simply bring one person or nobody. You're going to bring, if you're confident and you've been told that you might win, or you're likely to win. That's when you're going to say, right, okay, do you know what? I'm going to take everyone with me because this is going to be a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm going to win the award for the best player in the world for 2024-25. Finally, some good news. We've got the ceremony. It's starting. Oh my God. Thank God for that. Seriously, I thought I'd be sat here chatting and just filling time for the entire 2-3 hours. I mean, I'm sick of it already. I'm sick of it. You guys do not know how much hard work goes into doing this. Anyway, we've got someone singing up on stage and everyone's seated, everyone's there, everyone's ready to go. We've got some fireworks going off as well. I've not heard of this singer, Charlotte Wood, is it called or something? Charlotte Wood. You guys might know. I don't know. Anyway, so we've got it all kicking off. Everyone's there. We've got everyone seated. We've got the UEFA team there as well. A Barcelona squad there. We've got Rafinha sat there. We've got the ladies as well. Putellas, Bonmati. Okay, so finally we've got some good news. We are kicked off, guys. We have kicked off. It is starting. Yes, here we go. Finally, we get to see the... Actually, there's not many people in there. There's not... Do you know what? I do not understand why they do not stream this live on YouTube or on, just on national TV. Why not? Why can't they do it? It's an award ceremony. It's not a match or anything, is it? So I do not get that. I really would have liked it to be just streamed to everybody and then we can watch it together. And but no, they don't do that. It's the 69th Ballon d'Or award ceremony. That's held in Paris each year. It doesn't change venues. It doesn't go to any other country or city. It's always held in Paris. And there's been lots of illustrious players who have won it in the past. Of course, the one who's won it the most and is in the lead of having the most Ballon d'Ors, take one guess, is a little short man called Lionel Messi. Yes, he's won it the most, and of course CR7 has come in second. Obviously that's a debate that's going to carry on for centuries. Charlotte Cardin, that's the person who's singing the song. Never heard of it. I never heard of the song either, called 99 Nights. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I must be out of touch. I do not know who this is. I do not know who this is. You guys might drop your comments below if you know who it is. But so we've got her opening up the ceremony. We've had a few famous people, singers who've opened up the ceremony. I'm sure last year was pretty good as well. So we've got Gyökeres sitting in the front row with Rafinha. Then we got Yamal. Then we got Dembele in the front row. So these guys are all sat in one row. I don't know why Gyökeres is there. Why is Gyökeres? He's ranked 15th. Get him at the back. Get him right at the back. Okay, so the hosts have come out. So the host is being hosted today by the one and only, the legend, the guy that everyone wants to pack in EAFC, Ruud Gullit. Ruud Gullit is the host with Scott, what's the name again? K.E. Scott. And Yamal sat there nervous with his traditional bleached blonde hair and watching on. This is interesting. So here we go. They're just making their announcements as to who they feel is. Okay, so everyone's... Oh, Desai's there as well. We've got some icons in the house. We've got Ronaldinho already in the house. We've got Desai now as well. All here watching on Ruud Gullit doing the talking. Ruud Gullit is still looking good for his age, I must admit. I mean, you wouldn't think he is a legendary icon in the game. He doesn't look old at all. He looks pretty good for his age. And he was... absolutely brilliant. He's still one of those players that you want to pack in. And we've got the Liverpool manager there, Slot. We've got Slot there as well. Interesting. Slot is there. Slot is watching on as well. The Liverpool manager. He must know. There must be some awards for Liverpool as well. Then, if that's the case, Liverpool might be. He might have turned up for Salah. Can you imagine? We're talking all about Dembele and we're talking about Yamal, and suddenly Mo Salah goes and wins it. That'll be brilliant. Actually, I'd love that. I'd love for someone random to just win it. That would be funny. Everyone here guessing and saying, "Oh, it's Yamal, and it's Dembele, and yeah, Vinicius Junior would have won the last Ballon d'Or if he did talking on the pitch." Interesting take. Yeah, I mean, I think yeah. Look, Vinicius does say a lot off the pitch as well. A bit of controversial as well. I think he should have turned up, even though I think he would have been ranked further up on the rankings if he turned up. But I think just boycotting completely was probably not. Figo, we got Figo there. Have we got Cruyff there as well? Oh, Donnarumma's there as well in the front row next to Dembele. Donnarumma as well. Now he's playing for Man City, but he was of course involved in the PSG side, and he was the one who led him to that Champions League. And what did he get in reward for leading him to the Champions League? Out you go, mate. Get out of our club. We don't need you anymore. We need a ball-playing goalkeeper. Off you go. You can go off anywhere you like, as long as it's not PSG. So he's obviously been signed by Man City, and top goalkeeper. I really do not get that whole saga with everything anyway. So now they're looking at the Kopa Trophy. The Kopa Trophy. Okay, so they're just going through the players. Dewey is nominated for that. Desiree Dewey. What a player. What a young player this guy is, by the way. I genuinely look at this guy and think he is the next Mbappé. The next Mbappé Dewey. And then we got Yeah, Estalvo. Yeah, he's good. He's good as well, but nowhere near Dewey. Dewey is a class act. Dewey, for me, right now. And then who's this? João Neves. João Neves, another one from PSG. PSG have got 2 players nominated there. Again, I would say still, for me, Dewey, his performances in the Champions League have been the best. The best. Oh, Yamal as well, in there as well. Yamal, he could have turned up for this. He might be thinking he's going to win this, so he doesn't need to. He doesn't care about the Ballon d'Or. He might just get this and walk off and be happy with it. I have no idea what this trophy actually represents. I can't hear anything either, so I'm just watching it in silence with you guys. And okay, so that's the best. It's for the Kopa Trophy as best young talent of the year. So, wow, that could go down to Dewey, or it could be Yamal. I mean, them two are clear. Okay, so we've got Yildiz, we've got Yamal, we've got Neves, Estalvo, and we've got Dewey. So they're all watching on. It's tense. It's tense. Who could it be? Who could it be? Let's see. Who is it? So they're bringing on Varane, Rafael Varane. Go on. What a legend. Varane is out there, and he's going to award this Kopa Trophy to the winner. He's going to obviously make the announcement. Let's see who it is. Let's see who gets this award. Okay. 2018 World Cup winner and 4 times Champions League winner, Rafael Varane. What a legend. What a centre-back he was. Absolutely brilliant. If I was guessing, I'd say Yamal or Dewey. Yamal or Dewey, I think, will win. They all look really nervous. They all really don't know who it is. I mean, let's see. It's tense. Come on, announce it. What are we waiting for? He's going and giving a full-on speech, Varane. What are you doing? What is this all about? You know, this is not on. I'm not happy with this. I mean, we're sat here watching him and he's giving a whole lecture to everybody. Half of them have fallen asleep in there. We can't have any more of this. Surely not. This is ridiculous. Stop this, Varane. Stop it. You're not a lecturer. You're an ex-football player. Come on, just stop this. Just name the players. There's five to pick. Just pick one. Just pick one. Hurry up. Just taking the mick now. Seriously? This guy's going on and on. Varane, you're taking the mick now. Absolute taking the mick. Come on. Okay. Okay, so now he's opening the envelope as they do. And it is... The winner of the men's Kopa Trophy is Yamal. Best young player of 2025, 2000 and 2004-25 is Yamal walking up the stage. Will this be the first of many trophies tonight for Yamal? Is this the precursor to the big trophy? Yamal, the best young player of 24-25 season. All the Barcelona squad very happy. Barcelona manager there as well. Smiling away. Yamal is now... I think he's going to speak in Spanish, isn't he? He's going to speak in Spanish. His mum and everyone are there. They're happy. They're happy. Oh, look. Yeah, good on him. Again, well, young player of the year. Could this mean that someone else could win the Ballon d'Or? Maybe they've given him this one, so they might think, right, okay, you've been settled now. You've got what you needed, and off you go. And then we pick between Rafinha and who is it? Dembele for the rest. I think so. I think that could be it. So yeah, he wins the Kopa Trophy. 18-year-old Spanish wonder boy. You can't believe he's 18, can you? 18. That is insane, and he's won it the second time. This is, by the way. So I'm sure he won it last year. So he's won it back to back. He's won this back to back. The Kopa Trophy has gone to Yamal. Okay, so he won it last year. He's won it again, I'm sure. And that's insane. Now they're just showing some highlights of him. So let's just bring this up. Yeah, Yamal back-to-back. He is the winner of the Kopa Trophy. Let us know. Let us know what you think about that, guys. Look, I'm happy. I'm happy for him. I'm happy. I think he deserves it. He has been by far the youngest player who's taken everything by storm. He has really played well. But do I want him to win the Ballon d'Or? I'm not quite sure. I'm not. Maybe it's just me. I think he's got plenty of years left in him to win the Ballon d'Or. I would give it to someone who maybe you'd look at and think hasn't got the chance or will not have the chance to win it again. Maybe I'm just being silly, but I'm thinking someone like Dembele. I'm thinking Dembele. Maybe someone like who's it? Mo Salah. Let us know. Let us know. Drop your comments below. I want to know, man. I want to know what you are thinking. What you're thinking. Am I just being weird and thinking Yamal should not be winning it, or is everyone else thinking the same thing? Is everyone else thinking, right? Okay. Do you know what? They should be winning. It's fine. He should be winning it. He should be winning the Ballon d'Or. Look, he is a top player. Top player. I'm looking at the stats here. Let's break it down. Okay. So again, there's this debate going on. Whilst this is going on, and we now got an award, the Copa Award for the ladies has gone to. Do you know what? I don't even know her name. She looks familiar. This is me getting. Let me see who this is. I should know this because I'm playing EAFC. I like having Vicky Lopez, the youngest. Young player of the year for the Copa Trophy goes to 19-year-old Vicky Lopez, Spanish player. Brilliant, well done. A Spanish player. I like the Spanish team. I think the Spanish ladies team is absolutely brilliant, fantastic. They've got some amazing players in there. But anyway, coming back to this, let me see. This I'm gonna put this on the screen for you so you can see this comparison, because this is a comparison that's been made by lots of people right now as we're watching the Copa America, as we're watching the Ballon d'Or ceremony, and they're just doing the playback for Vicky Lopez and her highlights of last year and this year. Let's just do a direct comparison, because I said, look, I need someone to bring up a comparison of the players so we can make a direct comparison between all the players. I'll bring you back to the ceremony as soon as I can. Right now, they just Vicky Lopez is walking off, and Ruud Gullit is. Every time I look at Ruud Gullit, it makes me laugh. He's just too cool. Anyway, I'll bring up this diagram here, or whatever we've got. So let's look at this. Let's analyze this a little bit more in detail, and you guys can see in more detail about why there's been such a fuss about who is going to win the Ballon d'Or this year. Why? Because of this. Look at this. So we've got Rafinha, who's played 69 games, 65 games for Yamal, and 59 games for Dembele. Now, obviously, the less the games that the player has, and the more impressive he is, because he's done a lot more in a less of a time. Then you've got the Rafinha, 38 goals he scored, 19 goals Yamal, and this is where the controversy is coming in. This is where people are saying this is not on because he's not done enough. He's not done enough in terms of goals contributions here. And then you've got Dembele, who has got 33 goals and 13 assists compared to 24 assists of Yamal, 26 with Rafinha. And then you've got the goal and assist. Look at that. Look at the difference. Look at the difference there. I mean, Rafinha on there looks bloody brilliant then, doesn't he? Key passes, 167 key passes. And then you've got Shots on goal as well. Look, obviously, shots on goal. Who's in the lead? It is Dembele. That means nothing, really. Shots on goal. I mean, who cares about shots on goal? I mean, you care about the goals. And in that instance, you're looking, at Rafinha, who's in the lead. But still, you'd be arguing between Rafinha and Dembele as the two players. But Yamal is being tipped as the one who's going to win it. This is strange for me. Anyway, guys, let's go back to the ceremony. Still watching it now. Hullet and the presenters are there. They're looking at the next award. I'm hoping they go through this pretty fast, because they wasted a lot of time from all the way from 7 o'clock till 8:15. They've made us wait. And they've just faffed about on the red carpet, come inside and wasted time. And we finally got one award, and we've got the PSG chairman there as well. And then, we've got Fabio Capello coming out. And this is the Johan Cruyff Trophy coming out. So the next award is the Johan Cruyff Trophy. Let's see who is the nominees. Who are the nominees for this? So the Johan Cruyff Trophy. Fabio Capello, he was the ex-England manager. Doesn't look any different. He looks exactly like he was when he was the England manager. He's not aged a bit. Strange. Anyway, Fabio Capello, 1994 Champions League winning manager. Who was that with? Does anyone know? Drop your comments below. I don't know who it is. I think, was it Real Madrid? I think it was Real Madrid, but let us know. So this is the Women's Johan Cruyff Trophy, best coach of the. Okay, so this is the best coaching trophy. So who gets the best coach for women's, and then I think then we'll go to the men's. So this is going to be interesting. Best coach. Who do you think it should be? Best coach of. I think it should go to Ten Hag. Ten Hag should win this, hands down, for Man United. Definitely. No, I'm just joking. I'm absolutely joking there, guys. It's not Ten Hag. It's let me think. Enrique. I mean, it's the most obvious one, isn't it? Enrique is the most obvious one because of the Champions League. He's turned PSG around. Let's see whose the nominations are first. Oh, it's the women's one first. So we've got women's one. We've got the Johan Cruyff Trophy. Women's nominations are Sonia Bombasta. I thought she was a. Oh, she is. She's a manager now. She's a player. She's a hero in EA. So, and then there's Arthur Elias, Justin Madugu, Nigerian women's national team, and then we've got Rene Selgers for the Arsenal women's coach. And then we've got Serena Wegman, England's women's national team. I think it's got to be Serena, right? It's got to be Serena Wegman. She led England to the World Cup, surely. I mean, unless they're not going to count that in because it's too late. But here we go. We'll find out. He's announcing it. He's not wasting any time. Fabio Capello straight in there, opens the envelope. No messing around. What a legend. He doesn't care. He's not there. He's not there to make long speeches. And it is. Is that Serena? It is. I think it is. It's the England coach who's won it. Yeah, Serena Wegman has won the Coach of the Year for the women's England team. I think it's well deserved. I think she went on a brilliant run there with the team, and they won against a very, very good Spanish team as well, and they played brilliantly. I mean, I'm going to hold my hands up. I didn't watch every game, but I was keeping a track of it, and this is brilliant news. So she has won the 2025 Cruyff Trophy as the best coach for the women's team, England women's team, and she looks happy, and well done to her. Well done. Okay, so anyway, I was coming back to the outcry on who should be winning it and why, but as we said at the start of the show, the Ballon d'Or criteria isn't just about goals and assists. So that's where I think we're missing the point here. We're thinking whoever scored the most goals in the least games should be winning it, and that's it. That's what our criteria. Most people think on those lines. But then we're looking at it as from how many, some people are saying, well, it should only be as to how many trophies you've won with your club side. And if that's the case, Dembele is the winner. Dembele's got 4 trophies. Barcelona won only 3 last year. PSG went and won 4. Dembele obviously contributed to that, and therefore Dembele is clear of the other 2. If that's your criteria of just the trophies, if it's judged by simply how many trophies have been won. By the way, guys, anyone who's here, make sure you drop a like on the video and hit the subscribe button. Yeah, follow us along. Follow along, guys. Follow along. We've got Socrates there, sat there, listening on. Socrates ranked 15th, by the way, if you're trying to think why I'm mentioning. He's sat at the front row for some odd reason. I have no idea. So there's Yamal, there's Dembele and Rafinha. You could argue, yes, they're the top ranked players. And then you've got sandwiched in between them all is Victor Socrates. But he's ranked 15th. Anyway, so coming back to this whole debate, who's going to win? We know. I'm thinking now that he's won the Kopa trophy. This is Yamal. If you missed it, that was the first trophy award announced in the Ballon d'Or ceremony today. So Yamal won the best young player of 2024-25 season. And that's back to back. He won that last year as well, so he's won the award back to back. We're still hearing from the England manager. She's made a long speech about how she's won the award and stuff. Well, she deserves it. I mean, look, why not? Take your time. Take your time. They've wasted our time already so much, haven't they? On the red carpet. Who cares? You might as well make a long speech. Although Fabio Capello's fallen asleep there next to her. He's like, all right, okay, get over and done with it. Oh, no, Fabio Capello, he's had enough. He's had enough. He's walking off. He don't care. He don't care. He doesn't want to see any of this now. He's off. He's off. He's like, look, you got me out here. I've done the award. I'm off I go. I don't want to be hanging around on the stage any longer. Now they're just showing highlights of England winning. And yeah, good. England were very, very good in most games. They played brilliantly. They played absolutely brilliantly. So she has won the Johan Cruyff Trophy for the best coach for the women. So I presume we're going to get the men's coach, and we were discussing who it could be. For 2024-25 season, it has to be Enrique, surely. Enrique, who else has been top manager? We had the Barcelona manager. Oh my God, I can't remember his name now. I can't remember his name. Anyway, you know who I'm talking about. Barcelona manager. And then we've got the Real Madrid manager in Ancelotti, who didn't do well. So, yeah, he's not going to get it. Okay, here we go. Nominations for the best coach of 2004-05 for men's is Antonio Conte, Luis Enrique for Paris Saint-Germain. And then, here we go. Hansi Flick. That's his bloody name. Honestly, man. Hansi Flick, Barcelona manager. Seriously, my head is spinning right now with all these names. And Enzo Maresca for Chelsea. It came up. And then Arne Slot, actually. I did think of Slot. I was thinking, has he done enough, though? Was he there last year? And he did, didn't he? My bet is definitely Enrique. I mean, it's easy, isn't it? Am I looking at it the wrong way? Best men's coach, it has to be Enrique. You've got Slot and Hansi Flick sat next to each other. Fabio Capello, not wasting any time. He's opened up the envelope. He's back again. He's opening up, and it is. Who is it? The camera's not saying. He's announced it, but it's someone who's not here. Who is it? It's Luis Enrique, but Luis Enrique has not turned up for the award. What a legend. Enrique is not there for the ceremony. I wonder if there's a PSG player that can come up and take the award for him, but they should have surely done. Surely he should have sent a nominee, but here's Enrique leaving a video message. That's strange for me, because surely he lives up the road. He's the Paris... he's the PSG manager. Surely he's up the road from there. Odd one, that one. That is odd. PSG are literally up the road from where the ceremony is probably taking place. He could literally walk to the ceremony and he's not bothered, and he's sent a video message. Now that is clutch. That is clutch. He's cold. He doesn't care. He's like, yeah, I don't care. You just, give me the award. I'm not bothered. I know I'm the best manager in the world. No one can tell me otherwise. Yeah, interesting. So he's given his speech now. I still remember the moment, that special relationship, that something really strong for me. He's saying, and finally a little message to all the players here tonight. Yeah, okay. It's nice to win an individual trophy. But I guess he's going to say, but it's all about the team, for you and your family, The thing, it's most important thing is the recognition of the fans. Okay, so that's Luis Enrique, who wins the coach of 2024-25, the Johan Cruyff Trophy, it's called, for PSG. I think he deserves it. It was clear. There was no other manager that has performed that well. For a manager to take out Messi, Neymar, Mbappé, them three players, and then go and win the Champions League tells you something about how good he is. He's had the audacity to take out these players, whereas most managers would have said, I still need one of these guys. I'm going to hold on to Messi, or I'll hold on to Neymar. These guys are world-class players. Or Mbappé was already 1 foot out the door. We knew Mbappé wanted to move to Real Madrid. There's nothing going to stop him. But to do that, to let all these three players go, and technically not really replace them with any other world-class players, and then he's also got rid of Donnarumma as well. This guy knows exactly what he wants from his players, from his team, and he sticks with it. And he's proven that it can work. And he's gone and won the Champions League, and he makes his team, his players work very hard, very hard. And yeah, they're just showing highlights of him winning the Champions League and what he's gone through with the team. And he's made what we would normally call average players. So there's some players in that team where we were looking at thinking, like I said with Vitinha, we were like, Vitinha, he was playing for in the Premier League for Wolverhampton Wanderers at one point. We were like, we didn't see anything good in that guy at that time. He's gone to PSG and he's turned into an absolute beast. He's turned into one of the best midfield players in the world right now. He's that good. And there's some people already commenting on he should be winning the Ballon d'Or. I won't go that far, but I'd say that he's very, very good and very important for PSG, and he's done amazing. Anyway, the next award is for women's and men's Yashin Trophy. Best goalkeeper. I must admit, they're moving along pretty quick. I'm impressed. At first, I wasn't happy. I was not happy with this whole time wasting, making his way. And it is Gianluigi Buffon who's come out to present this award with someone else who I do not recognise. She looks familiar. Oh yeah, Mary Earps. Oh my God, I was going to say she looks familiar. Mary Earps, the goalkeeper. 2 goalkeepers we've got here. So we've got Mary Earps and we've got the legend that is Gianluigi Buffon. What a player! What a player he was. Gianluigi Buffon, 2006 World Cup winner. I mean, he's just been amazing throughout his career. But anyway, so the next is women and men's goalkeeper. It's between Donnarumma and Alisson. The camera just panned over to them and they just sat there next to each other. So it's Alisson next to Donnarumma, and it is going to be one of those two. Okay, and it's Sommer actually. Sommer might be in there as well. He sat right behind him. So who would it be? I think it'll be... I'm thinking it's going to be Donnarumma. But let's see. Let's see the nominations. Number 1, Courtois. Is it Courtois? Okay, let's see. Nominations. I don't want to spoil it. I'm guessing here, but it's the women's first. So, Katrin Berger is the first nomination for Gotham FC. Then we got Catalina Koll for Barcelona. And I must admit, I don't know many of these goalkeepers. Hannah Hampton for Chelsea. And then we've got Nanduzzi for Paris FC. Chimaka Nanduzi. And then we got Van Domsela for Arsenal. I hope I'm pronouncing these names right. I'm probably killing all of these names, but you know what? You got to do it. And then we got they're doing this back to back. So we've got the men's goalkeeper straight away. It's Alisson Becker for Liverpool FC. Then we got Bonu for Yashin Bonu for Al Hilal. Okay, that's an interesting one. I've not been keeping up to pace with his career. But then we got Thibaut Courtois for Real Madrid. That's an interesting one. And then we got Donnarumma for PSG. Now, of course, of Man City. So let's see who wins this one. This is an interesting one. We've got Sommer for Inter Milan. Sommer for Inter Milan. So those are the nominations there. So the men's are Sommer, Donnarumma, Courtois, Bonu, and Alisson. Who are you going for? Who is it? You're saying Harvey's saying it's Donnarumma. Let's see. It could be. I'm looking at it. I'm thinking it could be Alisson as well. Could be Alisson. I don't think Courtois did anything good, but you know, let's see. Let's see who it is. They're gonna just take the envelope and right. Let's see. It must be. I think you're right. I think it's probably Donnarumma. But have they gone for a break? What's that? What's this? Hey, they've gone for a commercial break. What? They're taking the mick. They're making us wait, are they? They're making us wait for who it could be. I think it's Donnarumma. It's got to be. It'd be unjust if Donnarumma does not get the best keeper of 2024-25. It'll be wrong. I mean, never mind being kicked out of the PSG team by Enrique. I mean, and being told, right, you're not needed anymore. I think that is worse. That's pretty bad already. But then not winning the best keeper will be the final nail in the coffin, as we say. It will be awful. I really do hope he does get it. I think he does deserve it. He's been consistent throughout his time at PSG. And look, this is why I was surprised when PSG let him go. Because I was thinking, what? You wouldn't have won the Champions League without him. He made absolute crazy saves. Does anyone remember the game against Liverpool? PSG were only in that game because of Donnarumma. The amount of saves Donnarumma made against Liverpool kept PSG in the game and in the running. And that was just one example of clutch saves that he made. And I think he's definitely winning, but it's gone to commercial, so let's wait and see. Let's wait and see when we come back to what it is. Let's see. That's an odd one as well. Why announce the nominations and then go to a commercial? I guess it's because they want everyone to stay tuned and not turn off in absolute disgust of all the time wasting that they've been doing so far in this ceremony. I mean, actually, no, to be fair, it's been rolling by pretty quickly. They've been going back to back pretty fast as to how they've been doing. Let me see what. Here we go. We're coming back, are we? We're coming back. Let me see what else is cooking in right now. Is there any other inside rumours, inside reports as who might have won the Ballon d'Or? It's been like this for about 24 hours. Last night we started getting rumours that the Ballon d'Or is going to go to Yamal, a bit like what we had last year, and then there was, it's not Yamal, it's going to be Dembele. Then today we're hearing that it could be even what's his name, Rafinha. It could be Rafinha. Drop your comments below on who you think it could be, because this is the big one, isn't it? The Ballon d'Or. I'm getting reports. Some people are reporting it's going to be Dembele. So where's that come from? Some people are saying Dembele to win the Ballon d'Or, and there's lots of people backing that. A lot of people backing that. Could there be an outside chance for Dembele? I mean, if they're gonna, it depends how much the weight they put on the amount of trophies they've won. If it's just based on, or if the weight's given to how much trophies a player's won in the 2024-25 season, it's gonna be Dembele for sure. But if it's judged on a lot of other criteria, which we did go through at the start. There was criteria as to what the club has won, the decisiveness, or something like that. They were saying about. I've bookmarked it. Let's go back. Actually, let's go back whilst we're waiting for the commercial to end, which is never-ending commercial. Let's go and see what this was, because this was kind of interesting, right? So here we go. Here's what they decide the Ballon d'Or on. So this is the criteria. So if you've just joined us in the last 20 minutes or so, which we've not gone back to, this is an interesting one. This is the Ballon d'Or award, and this is the criteria. And the criteria is, number 1, individual performances, decisive and impressive character. I don't know what that means. I really don't. You guys will probably know more. Drop your comments if you think you know what that means. And then there's number 2, team performances and achievements. Again, what does that mean? What is all that about? Yeah, okay, we know team performance and achievements is trophies, isn't it? It's trophies. They're judging it on trophies. And then we've got the number 3, which is class and fair play. And I'm guessing that is all to do with the number of yellow cards and red cards the players received. I'm going to be honest with you. I've not kept up to date with who's got sent off more, who's got more yellow cards and stuff. So I don't think it's got anything to do with that really. And team performances, if we're going on team performances, it's going to be PSG. Surely it's Dembele. But anyway, coming back to this Yashin trophy, they're back again. Let's see who wins what. So here goes. They've made us wait. Donnarumma opening the envelope. It is. Who is it? Who is it? Donnarumma. Is it Donnarumma? It's not Donnarumma. Sorry, it's Buffon who's opening it. And the first award is the Women's Goalkeeper of the Year. And I don't know who this is. So bear with me. Guys. Bear with me. And the men's is Donnarumma. You were right, guys. You were right. Harvey, spot on, my friend. It was Donnarumma. You called it out, man. You called it out. Yeah, Donnarumma. I think. Look, he seems like a nice guy, and he seems like he does deserve it. I'm sure. I would have been shocked if he didn't get it. And Hannah Hampton for Chelsea won the Women's Goalkeeper of the Year. So well deserved. Donnarumma has been so he's just now offering Hannah Hampton the chance to give her winning speech first. I don't know if Donnarumma can speak English, so he might be. He's having a word with Buffon there, and Hannah Hampton for Chelsea. So if there's any Chelsea fans watching, well done, guys. You've got Hannah Hampton winning the Yashin Trophy for 2024-25 season. I apologise, I've not been keeping up to date with the women's Chelsea side, so I don't know what they've achieved. They might have won something, so well done to her. And yeah, well done. But coming back to Donnarumma, as a Man United fan, I'm jealous that we didn't sign him. I'm shocked that Man United didn't even make a bid for him. And I think the only reason why they didn't probably make a bid for him is because I think it's because he's probably his salary demands were too high, and Man City probably could afford that, so they've gone in and done that. Yeah, so we're still. This is a long speech by Hannah Hampton. She's clearly wants to get a lot off her chest with thanking everybody and everything. Look, it's her moment. Let her take it. It's probably her first, time she's won something this big, and she's on the world stage. And why not? I say, good on her. Make you hang on in there and make your speech and say whatever you want to say. Donnarumma's there watching along, and we've got Ruud Gullit standing there with Katie Scott as well, just watching along. Here we go. Donnarumma now starting his speech. Looks dapper, looks cool. he's got that scar still on his face now from when he was injured in a PSG match, I think it was. I can't remember if it was Champions League and stuff, but he was out for quite some time, wasn't he? And yeah, the guy deserves it. Top goalkeeper. And I wonder what the PSG side are thinking about right now when looking at Donnarumma. That must be awkward. Because they've let him go. They've not let him go, actually. They've kicked him out. They've kicked him out of the team. And now he's gone and won the Yashin trophy for 2024-25, which was all at, obviously, PSG. I really wonder what Enrique's thinking. Maybe that's why he didn't turn up. Maybe he knew that they're going to get the award. He's going to win the award for best goalkeeper, and maybe he doesn't want to see him. Maybe he's like nervous, He doesn't want to see Donnarumma face to face, And Donnarumma's there picking up his Yashin trophy, saying, "Yeah, here we go. Look, I'm the winner of the Yashin trophy, and you thought I wasn't good enough to play for PSG. What are you on? Again, I'm a big fan of Donnarumma. I think he's a top goalkeeper. I think any team is improved instantly by having a goalkeeper like Donnarumma in your team. And I think Man City have improved underneath him. He's conceded 1 goal in his first 3 games or 4 games with Man City. So he's done brilliant. Anyway, so they're just still on the stage. He's just finishing off his speech now, and they're just looking back at some highlights of Hampton. Let's see this actually, because she's the England goalkeeper. All right. Okay. So she's had a fantastic season, then, hasn't she? She's had a fantastic season. Saved that penalty shot from Putellas as well in the World Cup. All right. Okay. So she is class. As Harvey has mentioned. He's on it. Harvey's on it, man. Harvey is on it. He knows his football. But look, I must admit, I've not. I know that there's a few stars, and I've been keeping up with the games, but individually, I've not been aware of it. So well done to Hannah Hampton for winning the Yashin Trophy for the women's, and now they're showing the highlights of Donnarumma and his time at PSG. What saves! I mean, he is just too good. He's kept him in the game. He's kept him in. And this is the game that I'm talking about. Actually, they're showing highlights of the Liverpool game and the amounts of saves he's making. And there's so much. Oh my God! And there's Liverpool fans absolutely shocked at the saves he's making, and they're just showing highlights of that. Yeah, brilliant. He makes crazy saves. The saves that you think, no way, that's going in. That is going in. But Donnarumma keeps it alive. What a goalkeeper! What a goalkeeper! Anyway, that's the highlights for the goalkeepers, guys. So Donnarumma, well done to him. And Man City fans will be happy. So they've got a trophy winner in today. Alisson sat there, didn't get anywhere near the trophy. I think he might have done if it wasn't for Donnarumma's class act in the Champions League. I think he definitely would have got somewhere close. I think Alisson might have won it before. But let's see. Now, guys, drop your likes on the video if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel as well. And we'll now move on to the next award. Finally, I'm counting down to the Ballon d'Or. I'm hearing that it's probably in the next 10 minutes, so let's wait and see. The whole drama of the Ballon d'Or and who's going to get it has been long in the wait. Actually, what they're doing. Okay, so they're doing a Diego Jota tribute here. I knew this was coming. Actually, I was told earlier today that there will be a segment in the award ceremony where they will do this whole Diego Jota highlights and stuff. And of course, rightly so. Not just for Liverpool fans, but look, Jota involved in a car crash with his brother and died, and suddenly, and it's look, he's top player, man. He was a top player, and it was really sad news. I remember when I got the news, and it left me shocked. I must admit, I had to read it about 5 times. I was like, what? Like, what? Diego Jota? What? Diego Jota? And then, that was really strange. But, so yeah, that's emotional. A lot of players there just quite sad. Dembele, everyone's quite emotional there right now. All the players, and look, in professional football, no matter what team you play for, and even fans of opposition teams, you don't want to see that. You don't want to hear that kind of news. And it was a sad moment in football, in the footballing world, when we got that news of Diego Jota. So, look, sad news. And it's good. It's a good move for the Ballon d'Or ceremony to recognise, that news. They're moving on now to the next award. Let's see what it is. Who's coming out? Is the Gerd Müller Trophy. And this is the best striker. This is a good one, actually. I like this. Gerd Müller Trophy. And Figo's coming out to present the trophy. Yes, the icon Figo, the Portuguese legend, has come out. And he is going to present this trophy. Let's see who is going to get this one. Let's see actually the nominations first. Best strikers, women's and men. So they're going to do it back to back. They're going to do women's probably first, and then they do the men's. Drop your comments below on who you think it could be. This is a good one, actually. I'm excited. I'm excited about the strikers. There's loads of strikers who it could be. Maybe Salah could get this one. Let's see. I've not seen Salah in the ceremony, actually. I've missed him, or he's not sat there. So let's see, actually. Let's see. Okay, so here are the nominations. Figo's opening up the nominations, and he's... Oh, off we go. Come on, Figo. Who's it? So he's just announced them straight up. So the winners for the Müller Trophy, Gerd Müller Trophy, is best striker is Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres wins best striker for men's, and Pajot is for the best striker for the women's. Pajot, the Barcelona striker, has won the award for Gerd Müller Trophy for this year's Ballon d'Or ceremony. Oh, so Victor Gyökeres, I was going earlier on, I was looking at Victor Gyökeres, and he was placed 15th and in the ranking, but he'd scored the most goals in Europe last year. And I was thinking, how's he ranked 15th? How? I get that he was playing in the Portuguese league and things like that, but for me, that is a shocker. That's a shocker. But I guess they had to recognise his contribution one way or the other. Harvey saying Gyökeres doesn't deserve it. It should have been Mbappé. Yeah, that's a good shout, man. Mbappé, he's not even at the ceremony, I think. He's not even there. So he must have been given heads up already. Like, look, you're not going to get anything, so don't bother turning up. But I think he is on to another crazy season for Real Madrid. He's already firing all cylinders. I think he's gonna be back here next year. If he carries on in the way he does, Mbappé will be back. So let's see. And then we got Pajot, who's giving her speech. And yeah, brilliant striker again. I don't know whether you guys play EFC or anything, but she's a top striker in that as well. But yeah, for Barcelona women's team, she's happy giving her speech, and the Barcelona men and women squads are fully there tonight. So they're expecting someone to get the big award. So they're expecting one of their teammates to win the Ballon d'Or. Either it's they've got quite a high chance, haven't they? If it's not Rafinha, it's Yamal, and yeah, I mean one of those. And if it's not any of those two, it's Dembele, the ex-teammate. So it's a full-on Barcelona house, isn't it? Really, I mean everyone knows each other. They're well. They know each other pretty well. Pajot's still giving her speech. Yeah. I mean, it's going on a bit, but like I said, you've got to let them have their moment. You've got to let them have their moment in the limelight. I mean, if I was winning an award, someone would have to drag me off the stage. I would stay on there giving my speech and thanking everyone from my childhood friends all the way up to my teammates, every single one of them. I'd milk it. Why not? And Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres has got the best striker award. award. Controversial. I think some of you are saying that he shouldn't have won it. Look, Gyökeres, he scored so many goals, but if you ask me before he moved to Arsenal, I'd probably say, oh, Gyökeres, yeah, top striker. But so far, what he's done in the Premier League is nowhere near what he was doing out in the Portuguese league. And that would then start putting question marks on how good he really is. And whether you could say, well, you know, he's out in the Portuguese league and it's kind of easy. And, you know, he was scoring loads of goals because of that. And now he's obviously at Arsenal. He's not looking like the Gyökeres we saw at Sporting. So everyone's quite shocked. They're just listening to what he's saying. Gyökeres, you know, he's famous for keeping his hair all slicked up and all combed in exactly the right place, and that's exactly what he's done. He's got it to a T. He's there. Oh, anyway, he's there. He's a short speech. It's a short speech for Gyökeres. Everyone's clapping. Well done. And that was the Gerd Müller trophy. So the best striker goes to, for men's it goes to Victor Gyökeres, and for the women's it goes to Peugeot from Barcelona. So this is showing highlights now of Gyökeres and his famous season or top season with Sporting. This is highlights where he scored, I think it was a hat-trick against Man City. I think that really put him on the radar for a lot of the big clubs. They were like, whoa, he's doing this against Man City. He scored a hat-trick against Man City. But maybe that was the start of where Man City started messing up and, you know, lost a lot of confidence. And so who knows? Yeah, look, you've got to give him credit. He's won it. And whatever we think of it, you know, he's won it. He's won it. So, yeah, let's see who this the next award goes to. I mean, the big one is coming. It's coming now, guys. We're told about 9 o'clock, the Ballon d'Or award. Let's see who it goes to. Let's see. They're still showing highlights of Peugeot. Peugeot's just lethal striker, lethal. Out playing for Barcelona. Yeah, well done. Gyökeres, of course, he got his goals with Sporting. He hasn't scored much for Arsenal, so they've listed him as a Sporting striker. Let's see what is going on in the world right now. What's everyone commenting on? What are they saying? What do they feel like is the best? Okay, so next one is Women's Club of the Year. Okay, so we've got Women's Club of the Year, and I think then we're going to move on to the Ballon d'Or final award. So we've got here Women's Club of the Year. I think it's Fabian Ruiz has come out. Fabian Ruiz has come out to do the nominations for the Women's Club of the Year. Women's Club of the Year. I don't know who it could be. Women's Club of the Year. It could be, how are we saying, Chelsea? It will be for women's. Someone else is saying maybe it could be Chelsea. Let's see. The women are looking quite tense. All the women players, they're looking quite nervous there. Men's you're saying it's PSG or Liverpool. Well, let's see. PSG or Liverpool. I think it could be one. I think it's PSG. I think it's going to be PSG. But let's see. The women's team for 2025. It's saying Arsenal. Is it? No, or was that last year? Let's see. I don't know what Arsenal have done in women's. Let's see. Fabian Ruiz going on a bit. You know, come on. Just announce it. Just announce it. What are we waiting for? I don't know. I don't get it when they come out and make these long speeches. I want Fabio Capello back on again. Capello just came out and just gave it like it is, just boom, 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 straight away. Announced it, over and done with, boom. Okay, guys, we're not far away from the champion, the Ballon d'Or winner for 2025. I think we've got only about 5-10 minutes. And DJ Snake, a DJ and producer, he is doing the award with Fabian Ruiz. I was thinking, who the hell's this guy? I've never seen this guy. Anyway, DJ Snake is doing the nominations. Let's see who it is. Or is it nominations, or are they just going to give the award to the Women's Club of the Year? He's opening it up. He's opening up the envelope. Let's see who it is. Could it be? It is. Who is it? Who is it? Oh, it's Arsenal. It's Arsenal. I thought it was Chelsea for a moment. They all go up, but it's Arsenal, women's team. The whole squad's getting up now. Yeah, they're getting up. Arsenal squad are loving it. The Women's Club of the Year goes to Arsenal. Fantastic. Well done. Okay, some success for Arsenal. So any fans out there for Arsenal, your girls have gone out and picked out the Women's Club of the Year award. Well done to them. Okay, so they all lined up. They've all come on the stage, all of them lining up together, all of them getting on there. And they've got the one person giving out the speech, Renée Selger. She's the Arsenal women's head coach. And she's giving her speech. Let's see what this is. Yeah, so okay, so next one obviously is going to be the men's. So we're going to carry on. They're going to. This might be long, especially if a few of them start giving out their speeches. But anyway, next one is the Men's Club of the Year. Again, I think it's quite simple, isn't it? It's going to be. I'm thinking PSG. Again, PSG are the obvious choice, aren't they? I mean, I might be repeating myself here. Everything's going to PSG, but it's the obvious choice for me, PSG. Liverpool come close. They do come close. But I think Liverpool, because they didn't reach the latter stages, or if they reached the final of maybe the Champions League last year and then they won the league, maybe they would have featured higher up. But right now I'm thinking PSG are pretty clear of any other club out there. So let's see. Still doing their speeches. So these speeches, some of them come on and they literally 2 seconds. It'll give their speech and be off you go. Thank you very much. I mean, so far the best speech, the shortest speech, I think has been Donnarumma. No nonsense. The guy's a no nonsense approach, isn't he? He's like, yeah, okay, thank you very much. Off I go. So that's been the best. Okay, they've finished the speeches, and they are now being I think they're just going to show highlights. Surely they're going to show highlights for the Arsenal team. So if you're just tuning in, just doing a recap of who's won what. The Kopa trophy went to, the Young Player trophy went to Yamal, so he's already picked up his first trophy of the day. There's rumours and reports that he's going to win the Ballon d'Or as well, but that's confusing because lots of people are saying that it's Dembele as well who might be picking it up. So that's that. Then there's got what else was there? There was the Gerd Müller trophy we've just had. That was Victor Gyökeres, and we had Peugeot for the Barcelona team who's won that. We've got quite a few awards so far we've gone through. Best Coach of the Year went to Luis Enrique of PSG. That was a big one. And let's see what the next one is. Club of the Year for men's. Let's see who it is. It could be Barcelona, actually. It could be Barcelona. Because most of them are there, aren't they? Most of them are there. That's why you always get some kind of indication when the entire squad turns up. But then again, most of the PSG are there, so it's between Barcelona and PSG. I'm thinking maybe. Anyway, they've gone to an advert, so yeah. Let's wait for that. Let's wait and see what happens. What comes of that award. So we've got advert, and I think straight after the advert we're getting the award for the Ballon d'Or. Drop your comments below, guys, on who you think it could be. Drop your likes on the video as well, on the stream. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. So there's lots of people still saying Ousmane Dembele was unbelievable for PSG last season, and he's had the part-time role in League One. So he's hardly had any games, but still he contributed, and it's just a farce if he does not win the Ballon d'Or. What do you think about that? Do you agree with that? Do you feel like he's had the most contributions towards his team, and if he doesn't win, it would kind of again make a mockery of the Ballon d'Or? Now, in recent years, well, last year, largely it was in complete disarray because lots of fans were unhappy with Rodri winning it. They thought it was clear that Vinicius should have won it, and it kind of put a question mark on the Ballon d'Or, on how the Ballon d'Or is awarded. What are they looking at? Why does one player win it over the other? And this year they've tried to highlight the criteria as to what they look at when they're deciding who wins what and who wins a Ballon d'Or. I'm guessing they're doing that because they want people to understand, they want football fans to understand how and why they're awarding the Ballon d'Or to, say, Messi year after year, or last year to Rodri rather than Vinicius, and this year who gets it. But then if Yamal wins it, that makes a mockery of it as well, in my opinion. I look at it and think, well, that doesn't make sense then, because Yamal hasn't done much. He hasn't won. Well, he's won 3 trophies. Okay, that's fine. But we were looking at his goal contribution, and that wasn't a lot compared to even Rafinha and Dembele. Dembele played the least amount of time from all 3 of those players, but still had a very good goal contribution. I think here we go. So Dembele last season had 35 goals, 16 assists in 53 games. And that's 14 goals and assists in the Champions League. That's not some rubbish game in League One. These are big games, and he scored big goals. And there's one, he said, a goal contribution in 7 out of 9 knockout games. So that's where you're looking at Dembele thinking, this guy has come up clutch for PSG when it was most needed. Not saying Yamal hasn't scored big goals, but this guy, and Rafinha as well, but this guy has came up clutch for PSG when they needed him most. And we saw it in the Champions League. And so scoring 14 goals and assists in Champions League is no easy feat. This guy has been up there with the very best. I think the problem with Dembele is that he's the type of player that you look at and you forget he's playing for PSG. He doesn't actually, he's not the guy who's all over the pitch controlling everything, but he comes up with clutch goals, clutch moments, and he is integral to PSG. If you look at the way Enrique, every time you saw PSG win in the Champions League, Enrique would walk straight to Dembele and start congratulating him, thanking him for his hard work, because Dembele was doing a lot of defensive duties as well. He's not just simply going forward, sitting there, goal hanging and getting the goals. He was actually working hard. Someone says Salah had lots of GA2, but I guess didn't win as many trophies. That's JK. Yeah, look, do you know what? When I first was thinking about the Ballon d'Or, immediately Salah came to my mind, and I was like, look, it's got to be, Salah's going to probably win it, or Salah's going to be up there. But then as soon as I saw the stats, I started looking at you deep dive into it, and you realise actually Salah, it's the Champions League run. It was the Champions League run. I think, like I say, if Liverpool had a longer Champions League run, if they went into, say, the semi-final and they were up against PSG, say, they couldn't have been, obviously, because they got knocked out by PSG. But if they had a longer run, I think Salah would have picked up some more goals, and he may have been in there with a chance. But right now, I can't see. I can't see Salah getting it. I can't. I mean, all the reports so far, all the rumours, and these guys, these people, like the ones behind the scenes who leak this kind of information as to who it could be, they've obviously heard from rumours or they've heard from certain people that it could be. We're coming back to the Ballon d'Or, that we were on a commercial break there, guys. I wasn't just kind of going off on a complete tangent there and talking on my own accord about everything. We're coming back. Ruud Gullit, the legend, stood there in front of everybody, and it's Men Club of the Year. So let's see who this goes to. We're getting the envelope opening up. Let's resume the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Club of the Year goes to Paris Saint-Germain. There you go, PSG guys. PSG have won the Club of the Year. It was going to happen, wasn't it? I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to work out it was going to be PSG, wasn't it, guys? It was going to be PSG. They've had a phenomenal year, haven't they? From where they've come from, losing Messi, losing Neymar, losing Mbappé. You'd think any team that lost Mbappé, you'd think, no way is this team going to do anything now. And I genuinely, when I was looking at PSG and losing Mbappé and going off to Real Madrid, I was like, that's it. That's the end of PSG. PSG, yeah, they've signed, Quaradonna and all the rest. And where did all these come from? Where did Dewey come from? And all these players, Enrique has cooked with these set of players. And that's why, when you look over at Dembele, for me personally, I think Dembele is clear. But then again, I'm not an expert. I'm not the expert. I'm not the one who's voting for this. I'm looking at it from my point of view, and I'm thinking, Dembele looks like the one who should win it. But Yamal, and there's a few other things with Yamal that are worrying me right now. The few things that worry me, Yamal is a top player, but I think some of the stuff that he started doing off the pitch, someone needs to grab this kid. He's only 18. Someone needs to grab him and say, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing with all these antics on social media and partying and blah? Someone needs to grab him and say, you're not going the right way. Look at the ones before you. Look at Messi. Look at Ronaldo. Look at these players. They were professional athletes. Made sure that they played the game without any distractions. And Yamal is just turning into a bit of a prima donna, isn't he? He's just, I'm going to chill out and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And I don't think he's going the right way. And that's why, again, I think the Ballon d'Or going to someone like Yamal, someone so young, not for me, single-handedly done something for his club. That's my opinion. I think Barcelona, we've seen the stats. I brought them up before. I brought up Rafinha for you guys as well, Rafinha. And he had more goal contributions than Yamal. So if Yamal comes ahead of his own teammate, what does that say about the Ballon d'Or? Is it where they're just picking the one that they feel is going to make the most headlines and get them all over every news channel and everything? Yamal wins the Ballon d'Or and things like that. But anyway, we've got the chairman of the PSG. He's accepting the award and he's making his speech, by the way. So sorry about that. I forgot to kind of fill you in on what's going on. So the chairman, Nasser Al-Khelaifi, the guy who's put all the money in to PSG and stuck with it, has stuck with it even after spending so much money and then having to let go of Mbappé. I did kind of feel sorry for him when Mbappé said, I'm out of PSG, thank you very much, but I've got a dream to play for Real Madrid and I don't care what your project is at PSG, I'm off to Real Madrid. And as it happens, the year he leaves, PSG go off and win the Champions League. And they're panning the camera to the young Dewey as well. Again, brilliant player. PSG have got a very, very good young squad. And I think they'll be going forward many years to come where this team could grow into a phenomenal team. Drop your comments below on what you think about PSG and whether you think this is the first of many Club of the Year award for PSG. But anyway, he's walking off now. PSG Club of the Year, guys, and we're coming up to the big one now. Coming up to the big one. Excitement. Roll of the drums. Let's see what's going to happen. Show us the Ballon d'Or. Come on, you're making us wait. I've been sat here since 7 o'clock. I thought I'm literally going to do a stream for about an hour and now we will get the Ballon d'Or being given out. And then I sat down to do the stream and I realised they've not even turned up. They were still on the red carpet and I realised, oh no, I'm going to be sat here for at least a few hours doing this stream with the Ballon d'Or. But it's been good fun, actually. It's been really good fun. Thanks for everyone who's been commenting and hitting the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, what are you waiting for? Hit that like button, guys. And hit that subscribe button as well. Anyway, coming back to the ceremony, they're just showing us highlights of the year PSG have had. And yeah, good season, good play, well done. Well done. I mean, look, they deserved it. They deserved the Club of the Year. Fine, forget about that. Let's now go to the big one. Come on, Rude. Do not let us down. Come on. Come on. They're going to milk it, obviously. They're going to milk the whole Ballon d'Or and who wins it. I think, let's see. Let's see. But anyway, guys, it's been good, man. It's been good. It's been good because we've kept each other company. We've had a bit of a laugh with who's gonna win and what's gonna happen. I think, look, it's gonna be interesting. Anyway, coming back to the ceremony, we've got the Socrates Award, Best Social Engagement. What's all that about? The Socrates Award, Best Social Engagement. Okay, I must have missed this one, but this is one before it maybe. So we've got someone, the Princess of Monaco, who's come out to give this award. So we've got this award for the best social engagement. So let's wait and see who gets this and why. I don't know what this social engagement is. Maybe it's to do with charity work, maybe, and what they've been doing. So everyone's taking it quite seriously. So it must be a good award. I'm mocking it for no reason. So anyway, so she's making her speech as to who's won the Socrates Award. It looks like an interesting trophy, actually. It's got like a dome, a blue dome on it, and then it's Socrates Award. Socrates, I guess I'm guessing it's the Brazilian icon Socrates, but yeah, it's for, you know, humanitarian causes and things like that. So yeah, let's see who wins this one. Who's been extra good and who's done all the work with the, you know, all the communities out there. Let's see who it is. Let's see. Yes, guys. If you're just joining and you've missed some of the ceremony, I'll just recap it for you whilst we're waiting for this Socrates Award, because this Princess of Monaco is making a long speech ahead of the nomination. So let her carry on, and I'll bring it to you as soon as she brings the nominations up on the screen. But I will. Okay, so let's see. Oh, she's bringing up the nomination straight away. So let's see what this is. Nominations. Who is it? Come on. Don't waste our time. We won the Ballon d'Or. Okay, so it is I can't even tell who that is. It's a foundation of some kind. It's a foundation. Okay, so it's someone who's picking up the award. Zana Foundation has. Harvey, thanks very much, mate. Appreciate that. You are a legend. And thank you for being part of this stream, mate. And seriously, you know your football. Man of great knowledge, knows his stuff. But anyway, guys, patron of Zana Foundation is Miss Martinez, who's won that award. So she must, have some kind of social duty around. So well done to her. Well done to her. It's a foundation that helps, it's part of Luis Enrique's foundation. So, that's really good. That's really good. So the story with Luis Enrique winning the Champions League, and that was really good as well. So he deserved it. He did well. Luis Enrique, top manager. Guys, if you've missed some of the awards already, so just recapping, Yamal has already won the Young Player of the Year award. So he won that 2024-25. That's back-to-back that he's won that trophy. So Yamal has already picked up one trophy already. The question now is, will he win the Ballon d'Or? There was rumours started yesterday, reports and rumours that he is going to pick up the Ballon d'Or as his first ever Ballon d'Or. Then this morning, them rumours turned into Dembele as the person. So there's rumours been flying around all day as to who might pick up the Ballon d'Or. Me personally, I think it's got to be Dembele. Got to be Dembele. But I might do not go. That's my personal opinion. You might have a completely different opinion, and I respect that. You might think it's Yamal for whatever reason, and but I'm going off what the criteria is, and if it's on the criteria, I'm thinking, well, surely it's got to be Dembele. He's won the most trophies. He's had a massive contribution in huge games to PSG, and yeah, without him, I think PSG wouldn't have scored. So they're just going back to the Ballon d'Or ceremony. So they're just recapping of who won last year. So Bon Mati won, Rodri picked up the award for the Ballon d'Or, and Bon Mati. So that's a recap of who it is, and then they're just going through Messi, who's won so many of them, Alexa Putellas, who won in 2021 and 22 Ballon d'Or. So they're just going through that. They're just going through the past winners of the Ballon d'Or, and Karim the Dream Benzema when he picked it up in 2022. Oh, I remember that. That was a good ceremony actually. And then Messi again winning it. Messi, how he's just won so many. They're showing recapping Messi winning Ballon d'Or, and then Rodri last year. Look, Rodri, top player, and I know there was a lot of debate and who won it. He won it last year over Vinicius, but look, both were top players last season, and yeah, I would probably if I was being asked last year, I would have said Vinicius, but this year, that's why you can't really second guess the Ballon d'Or. Okay, so the screens have gone dark. There's some singer now coming out and doing a performance. Who is this? It's some kind of dance group. Doing some kind of dance. Synchronized dancing. It's called Sadek. If you guys might know Sadek, it's a dance group. So they're doing that. Anyway, let me come back to what's been. What the rumours are, what people are making of the Ballon d'Or ceremony so far, and what they think the awards, who's got what, and stuff. So Paris Saint-Germain, people are saying, yeah, Paris Saint-Germain deservedly won the team of 2025 for what they achieved. Yeah, I'd go along with that. Drop your comments, see what you think. Oh, I didn't see Saka. Saka's at the ceremony, but I've not seen him. Saka, the Arsenal player, he's at the ceremony, so that's interesting. I'm just looking at it now, footage of him arriving, and then we've got now Mbappé. I've not seen Mbappé there, so unless I've missed him, but I don't think Mbappe's at the ceremony. Enrique is not there, so he's picked up the award, but he's not been there. So right now the dancing is still going on. I'll come back to the ceremony as soon as we get over and done with. Of course, we're waiting for the big one. We're waiting for the Ballon d'Or. Come on, guys. Let us have the Ballon d'Or. Let's see who it is. Could it be a surprise? Could it be a surprise? It could be. You never know. We're talking about Dembele and Yamal, and it could be Rafinha. It could be him. He could end up winning. They all look confident. They all sat there. They're all waiting. They're all there, seeing who it could be. Yeah, coming back to you guys, some of you who might be tuning in now, I've done this before, I've just gone through it. So let's go through again what they're looking for in this Ballon d'Or. So if you're tuning in and thinking, what is it? What is this all about? And why is it so complicated? Who's going to win the Ballon d'Or? Well, the criteria that they look for in the winner of the Ballon d'Or is this. So this is the criteria. So let's go through it. So number one, individual performances, decisive and impressive character. Again, I'm not quite sure what that means in decisive and impressive character. And then number two, team performances and achievements. That is pretty clear. It's probably the trophies. And then number three is class and fair play. Again, I'm thinking that is just, least amount of red cards, yellow cards. I'm not in touch with who's got the least yellow, red cards, but they must tally all this up. They must tally it all up and see what each player has got, and what it is. Let's see the latest in the Ballon d'Or. So we're just waiting on the Ballon d'Or, and instead they bring out these dancers. Oh, here we go. Okay, so that whole dance was just to bring out the 2 Ballon d'Ors, the women and men Ballon d'Ors. The dancers have revealed it. So they've opened up these Louis Vuitton cases, and in there they've got the Ballon d'Ors for 2025. They sat there. The Ballon d'Or is beautiful, isn't it? It's an absolutely beautiful trophy. And here we go, guys. Here we go. The moment we've been waiting for. The big one. The big one is here. Whew, finally. I mean, come on. They've made us wait, haven't they? They've made us wait for this one. Let's see. So we've got Ruud Gullit and Kate Scott here waiting, and they're going to first announce the women's Ballon d'Or winner. Okay, so let's see who it could be. And we got Iniesta coming out. Iniesta, the legendary Barcelona midfielder, coming out. What a player he was. What a player. He's coming out and he's brought the envelope with him. Iniesta looks exactly the same as he did when he was playing for Barcelona. Looks no different, and he is here to go with the women's nominations, and he won the World Cup in 2010 with Spain. Okay, so let's see what he... Come on, Iniesta, don't waste time. I think they're just chatting to him, just speaking to him about him and his life and stuff like that. So they kind of just do a bit of chit chat. So here we go. Ruud Gullit is saying, yes, okay, off you go, Iniesta. Okay, they're doing a recap of Iniesta's time. So best player of Euros 2020, 2012, Iniesta. He was just brilliant for Barcelona, wasn't he? Absolutely brilliant. So they're just showing highlights of Iniesta right now, making his way again. They're making his way. Come on. He was in one of the best Barcelona teams ever. Seriously. What a player. What a player. He was there for a long time doing all his trickery, that midfield tiki-taka football. That was for me, that has to be one of the best Barcelona teams or best club teams ever. Seriously, I mean, I'm a Man United supporter, and when they played against United, they just completely tore us apart in the Champions League final. But anyway, coming back to the ceremony, the highlights are over. Come on, Iniesta, pick up the envelope and start reading out who is the Ballon d'Or winner for 2024-25 season. Come on, let's go, guys. Make sure you hit the like button on this video, guys. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Here are the nominations for the best Ballon d'Or women. So it's Hannah Hampton, which she's already picked up the award already for goalkeeper of the year. So then we've got Lucy Bronze. Then we've got Peugeot, who's also picked up the best striker award already tonight. And then we've got Leah Williamson for Arsenal. And then we have Guerrero for Barcelona. And then we have Chloe Kelly for Man City and Arsenal. And then we got Putellas for Barcelona as number 4. Number 3, we've got Russo for Arsenal. Alicia Russo. And that's the lineup. That's the lineup we've got. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players. Who's your bets on? I would say it's got to be someone from the English ladies team. Surely it's got to be. It might even be what you're saying, guys. What you're saying? You're saying it could be. It could be Hampton. Could be Hampton. It could be. Let's see. Bon Matty's looking on. She's not been nominated, has she? She's not been nominated. She won it last year, but she's not been nominated this year. Chloe Kelly, you're saying, Harvey? It could be. Let's see. This is interesting. It's not as clear as it was last year with Bon Matty. It was Putellas. She's had a decent season for Barcelona, but I'm thinking again. I'm thinking it's got to be someone from the English ladies team. It's got to be. They won the World Cup. They've done everything so far this season. So let's see who it is, guys. This is a big one. This is the big one, ladies. Women's Ballon d'Or of 2024-25. Announce it. Come on. What are you waiting for? What they're doing? They've gone off to... What's this? I hope it's not an advert. I hope it's not an advert. It's an advert. They're taking the mick, aren't they? They're taking the mick. They're milking it. They're absolutely milking it, guys. What the hell is all that about? Seriously. They're making us wait. Oh, my God. Seriously. What is all that about? Just get on with it. Get on with it. Seriously. I mean, we've been sat here for 3 hours now. It's 3 hours of just sat here waiting for this. I mean, talk about milking it. It's an award. We want to find out. I mean, oh, forget about it. Just, that's ridiculous, isn't it? Making us wait for the women's. I mean, the nominations were quite interesting. I found that interesting. I think, for me, it's got to be someone from the English women's team. Got to be. It's got to be. They've won everything there was this year. They've done really well. So it could be their goalkeeper. Yeah, it could be. It could be a few others. Let's see what else is going on in the award show. So we had a few other awards. So I mentioned Peugeot won the best striker for the women's, and Victor Gyökeres, a bit of a funny one, that one. Yeah, Gyökeres won the best striker, the striker for men. Best striker for men. I wasn't quite sure. I think he scored a lot of goals. Don't get me wrong. He has scored a lot of goals with Sporting. Obviously, he's now with Arsenal, but he scored a bag full of goals for... I think he was the highest scorer in Europe when he was with Sporting in the 24-25 season. And that's why he got it. But yeah, Team of the Year came to PSG. That wasn't much of a surprise. I guess that was always gonna happen. Team of the Year. The question now is who wins the Ballon d'Or? Who is gonna win the men's Ballon d'Or? The debate is still raging on. I mean, I'm seeing so many people messaging back and forth saying it's Dembele. Then there's people saying it's Yamal. Then people are saying no, it's Rafinha. We brought up a graph, actually. I should have bookmarked it, but I brought up a comparison between all three players. Now, I think it was Rafinha who'd scored the most goals overall and assists, but Dembele had won the most trophies and scored just a few less goals than Rafinha. So the question is, who's gonna win it? And Yamal was nowhere near both of them. He was nowhere near. So if Yamal wins it, I don't think I won't be happy with it. I think many people will say, look, forget this, forget the Ballon d'Or. I mean, last year there were calls after Vinicius didn't win it. They were talking about setting up another competition. And in fact, I think in the Saudi league, they did something. They did set up a separate competition or a separate award show. And they did get Vinicius Jr. out and they awarded him the award for the best footballer of the year. Something like that happened, didn't there? I mean, I don't know whether you guys remember, but something like that happened, and there was the whole fallout of him not getting the Ballon d'Or for last year. But this year he's come in 17th place, ranked 17th, which is ridiculous for someone as good as Vinicius. How can a player come in the top two 1 year and then the next year drop down to all the way down to 17th? I have no idea. But yeah, guys, make sure you hit the like button on this video, and if you're not already subscribing, hit that subscribe button as well. Nice to have you all here. It's been a good evening. Again, I've been excited with the Ballon d'Or for some time now, and the reason why I was excited about this year's Ballon d'Or more than previous years is because of the names being mentioned for the Ballon d'Or. It was never clear cut. There was Mo Salah, Rafinha, Yamal. There's been who else is there? Dembele. There's all these players all in the mix, and anyone could actually pick it up. Who's your money on? Drop your comments below. If you've just joined us now, drop your comments on who is your money on. Do you think it will be Yamal. The rumours started yesterday. Many people were saying it's going to be Yamal. It will be Yamal. But I don't think that's the case. I don't think it is the case. I think it's going to be I think it's Dembele, man. I think it's Dembele. I don't know why I'm thinking. I might be completely wrong, and I'm going against what a lot of people are saying out on Twitter, on social media. People are saying all sorts. And Karen, you think it's Salah? You think it's Salah? Do you know what? I genuinely, like I said, I think I'll just repeat myself, but I genuinely wouldn't mind if it was Salah, but I don't think he meets the criteria. I don't think he meets the criteria. Winning just the league with Liverpool, I do not think is gonna meet the criteria. Anyway, we're back again after that commercial break. Back to the ceremony. You remember they announced the nominees for Women's Ballon d'Or of the year. Who will it be? They're going to hopefully not drag out too long. And Iniesta now is opening up the envelope. Actually, what's this? Is this the Bonmati? The camera's on Bonmati for some reason. So they're saying it's Bonmati or... Is Bonmati? Oh, she came number 1 or 2. It was... Alright, so Bonmati has won back-to-back Ballon d'Ors. Shock. Horror. Wow. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting Bonmati to win back-to-back. Wow. Wow, even she looks shocked. Back-to-back Ballon d'Ors for Bonmati. She's just standing there, taking it all in. She's taking it all in. Fantastic. I mean, good on her. Well done. I mean, again, you can't predict. You cannot predict the Ballon d'Or. I would not have thought Bonmati's going to win it this year. Back to back. But there's something about, the Ballon d'Or and the committee, the people who are the ones who decide, and giving the Ballon d'Or back to back to players. I don't know. When Messi was winning it back to back, there was times where you thought, well, this year it might not be Messi, but they still gave it to him. And Bonmati, could this be a long line of Ballon d'Ors for Bonmati, the Barcelona midfielder, the Spanish midfielder? Consistently, she has been up there, though. She's been up there, firing on all cylinders. She's been very good. So yeah, let's see how long she's up there for. I'm sure she's given her speech now. It's never the English players for the men. Karen, yeah, I find that odd as well. I think there's been times where you'd expect some of them to be up there. I think I was looking at Bellingham, actually. I was thinking, maybe he's going to be, in the future, in the next year or two, he's going to be someone who's going to be up there for the Ballon d'Or, especially the way he started at Real Madrid. And you thought, right, this guy's going to go on and he's going to become a legendary midfield player for Real Madrid, the way he started his first season at Real Madrid. But he's kind of fallen off. He's just coming back from injury. And now there's talk of him might even not struggling to actually get a start under Xabi Alonso, because there's other players ahead of him right now, but I can't see that happening. I'm hoping that he kind of finds his way back into the team. But Bonmati's still giving her speech. Obviously, this is the big one. So next one is the men's. Oh, can I show you your? I can't show you my screen. I can't. Apologies for that. Am I not doing a good enough job describing this, Tom? Seriously, I thought I'm the best descriptive person here right now. I think on any stream, I think I'm the best person at describing what she's doing right now. She's still giving a speech. She's wearing a dress made up of loads of tiny little circular things, all shining. Looks very nice, and there's all her teammates there from Barcelona looking on. Smiling. She's clearly making a long speech. I'm not a big fan of these long speeches, by the way. If you've not already gathered, I'm a guy of quick turnaround. And the best moment was when I think it was Fabio Capello came on to give the Yashin trophy for the best goalkeeper, and he did not waste any time. Quickly read out the nominations, come out, collect your trophies, and get off the stage. That's what he was like. But anyway, Bon Mati's finished her speech, thanking everybody. Are they going to do any highlights? They'll probably do highlights. Iniesta is now saying thanks to her, and it is now. They're probably going to do highlights now, of course, of Bon Mati and her time at Barcelona. Anyway, coming back to the discussion of the night. The discussion of the night that has just taken over everyone's feed, which is who is going to win the Ballon d'Or for the men? Who's going to win the Ballon d'Or for the men? Because I've seen in the chat, there's lots of you saying Dembele. There's some saying Salah. Some saying Dembele still. Yeah, Dembele. I've not seen any Yamals out there. So is there any Yamal fans out there? Drop your comments, Yamal fans. Do you think I'm on the wrong track here to say he should not be winning the Ballon d'Or? Or am I being backed here by quite a few of you out there? Because Yamal, look, he's young, he's top. When he came onto the scene and broke, Ibrahim, you're saying that it's Yamal, he's the best. Harvey, you're saying he's a rip-off of Neymar Jr. Who else have we got here? Yeah, Rafinha. Someone, Shirsti is saying Rafinha, yeah. Look, if I'm going down the pecking order, if I'm looking at it from exactly how... anyway, by the way, the ceremony's still going on. She's been... Bon Mati's still on the stage talking to Ruud Gullit about her time and winning the trophy. They take their time here, guys. They take the time. Anyway, if I'm going off the pecking order, if I'm looking at it and thinking, who would I pick as my number one? I'm independent here. I'm not favouring one or the other. If I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, okay, Dembele makes sense because it fits all the criteria, comes up top, and then it would be Rafinha, in my opinion. And I would even put Salah ahead of Yamal. I genuinely would, but who knows? Who knows? Because all the reports are saying it is going to be Yamal. All the reports. And Yamal is the only player who's turned up with an entire entourage. He's turned up with his entire family. He's turned up with everybody. There's rumours that he's booked out something for a celebration. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe he was happy because he was going to win the Young Player of the Year award back to back. So maybe that was why he's out there. He's happy for that. Anyway, we're going through the highlights now of Bon Mati. Just when I think this is the time where she's collecting her award. Then she's here taking the penalty against England, and it was saved. So not again. That's why I was a bit surprised with Bon Mati. I was surprised that she was the one who's won it. I genuinely was. I genuinely thought it was going to be someone from the English side, because obviously they've gone and won the World Cup and stuff. But Bon Mati, I think, consistently has been playing well. They're highlighting how many goals she scored, how many assists that she's made. And she's obviously still won quite a bit with Barcelona in domestic league. She's won quite a lot, so that's pretty well. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so now she's collecting the award. Off she's going to go. Okay, Bon Mati, off you go. Thank you very much. Thank you. Is she going to go? No, she's going to stay on the stage for maybe the men's nominations. And I genuinely hope they do not put any further adverts on. I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I genuinely am. I want this over and done with. I want to know who is the Ballon d'Or winner. You're going to get it as I'm watching it. So this is breaking stuff. So there's people. Then obviously a few minutes later, or 5-10 minutes later, we're getting it on the news feeds as well. But you're getting it live and direct. So You should get it straight away. Ronaldinho is on the stage, guys. He's coming on. Ronaldinho is the one who's coming out to announce the men's Ballon d'Or winner for 24-25 season. Ronaldinho, the Brazilian legend, the icon, Barcelona player, AC Milan player. What a player he was. What a player. He was one hell of a player. Yeah, Karen, you might be right. You might be right. If there's another break, that's it. I've had enough. I'm turning it off. I'm turning off the stream. I'm turning it off. I'm off. I don't care about who is the winner. I'll be off. I'm going to finish it off and call it a day. You know, it's way past my bedtime. 9 o'clock is when I'm in bed. I'm off. This is off. This is just too much for my liking. Too much. Oh, God. Anyways, coming back, they're doing highlights of Ronaldinho, just going over what he was like and how many goals he scored and how many competitions he won, the Champions League and the World Cup winner 2002, and he's won the Ballon d'Or as well. I think he should have won more Ballon d'Ors. He's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But anyway, coming back to the ceremony, come on, let's have it. Okay, Ronaldinho, open up the envelope. I think with the ex-footballers, they're quite no-nonsense kind of guys. They don't really waste time. They're like very much like, yeah, just get with it. Not much talking. But yeah, so let's see. Hopefully Ronaldinho doesn't waste any time. And we already kind of know the nominations, don't we? We know who's going to be nominated. So let's see. Let's see, guys. It's a big one. Okay, so nominations. Here we go, guys. What we've been waiting for. Nuno Mendes. What a player. Nuno Mendes. What a player. Donnarumma. Nomination. We've already seen him pick up. Cole Palmer for Chelsea. Again, he's had a very good season for Chelsea. Kylian Mbappé for Real Madrid. Ashraf Hakimi, number 6 for PSG. And number 5, Rafinha for Barcelona. Mohamed Salah for Liverpool FC, number 4. Number 3, Vitinha from PSG. It's the 2 that we were talking about. The top 2 nominations. You've got it, guys. It is down to Dembele and Yamal. Who will it be? The cameras are set on it and Yamal is looking around nervously at Dembele, thinking who it could be. Now the camera's on both of these guys. It's Yamal or Dembele. Yamal or Dembele. They're just waiting. Ronaldinho's just looking at... Oh, they're doing a recap. They're not going to an advert. So that is good. That is good. But let's see. Yamal or Dembele. Could it be Dembele? Could it be Yamal? Yamal's looking around. They're doing the highlights of both of their goals. They're back-to-back. So Yamal scoring here. And then they're doing Dembele scoring... Oh yeah, okay. So they're just going through highlights, guys. I'm really nervous. I don't know who it is. I genuinely don't know who it is. If it's the players are laughing now, Dembele's laughing and Yamal's laughing because they're nervous. Everyone's nervous in the whole ceremony right now. Everyone's looking at their faces, and both of them can't stand this weight. Yamal and Dembele. Chat's going crazy, saying it's Dembele. Oh, who could it be? Who could it be? Come on, Dino, don't make us wait. So they're making him wait. They're like, okay, Hullet is asking him now to open up the envelope. Let's see who it could be. And the winner is... Oh, the winner is Dembele! Dembele is the Ballon d'Or winner of 2004 and 25. Oh my God. And he walks over to Yamal. Yamal does not look happy. Yamal just clapping along, but he's not too happy. But Dembele is buzzing. Dembele is calm. He's collected. He's going up on the stage now. Fireworks are going off. Well deserved. Seriously, if it wasn't going to be Dembele, I would have definitely stopped taking the Ballon d'Or as any credible award, because you cannot give it to someone who's not scored the goals and not won enough trophies. Dembele is really happy lifting up the trophy. He's no wasting of time, lifting it up, showing the crowd. Well done, well done, well deserved, guys. He has played his part in the PSG Champions League win, and his teammates are looking up, very happy. And there's everyone's giving a standing ovation now. Come on, well done, well done. Well done. And of course, he's in Paris, where Paris are based, obviously, PSG. And so he's got lots of local fans there. And he's giving his speech now. So that's it, guys. That is it. So the moment is over. You can see Dembele's family there watching on. And the winner of the Ballon d'Or 2025 is Dembele, Ousmane Dembele from PSG. Well done to him. Well done to PSG. They've had a clean sweep, essentially. Donnarumma winning the Yashin trophy as well. Enrique winning the Coach of the Year, and the Club of the Year also went to PSG. So it's been a clean sweep for PSG in this 2025 Ballon d'Or ceremony. I'm going to leave it there, guys. It's been lovely to have you all join us. Make sure you hit the like button on this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll be bringing more content like this. And yeah, just keep in touch, and we will see you again. Goodbye.